He cannot. Ali McNeil's having the best.
Panay Sewell, the former top 5 pick. They go tackle eligible.
Touchdown, Detroit. Fields with Hutchinson coming. That ball is out.
All right. I hope I got the old gremlins out of the way today. We'll find out soon enough. You guys got to let me know what's happening. We got good audio and video. Yep, we're missing Chef right now. He's not in with us just yet. He'll probably be on a little bit closer to 4 o'clock. I should probably check and make sure he's not in there. I don't see him in there. So how's everybody doing today? It is game day. Lions versus the Chiefs. Way game. The rematch. Not much of a rematch, though. We're not playing any starters, man. It's kind of, yeah, whatever. But, you know, we'll see what happens with these supposed starters we're about ready to play today. We'll see who gets in there. I just need someone to let me know in the chat. Are we good to go? Are we ready? Are we getting good audio? That's the only thing that matters at this point, as long as we're getting some good audio. Roger, see you're in the house. We got audio, Roger? We're all good. All right. Thank you guys for joining me today. Glad you guys are with me. So I'm going to be watching this on apparently Fox because for whatever reason, NFL Network doesn't work as usual. I don't know if you guys have had this issue, but this is now the 3rd season. I have had 5 accounts with them. Every year I've had to start a new account, and it never works. It just sits there and spins. It does nothing. And it's not an internet thing because I can go to my phone and it seems to work, right? Can't get it on all, any one of these 6 screens I have. So I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. Multi-billion-dollar corporation can't even manage an app to work correctly. It just doesn't work. I don't understand it. So preseason week number 2, we're going to be making some more adjustments as we get through. Get rid of that thing. We're going to be making more adjustments. So the screen's going to liven up at some point. We're going to have a lot more involved in the screen. We're just kind of waiting for week 1 to come around before we release what we're doing. So I've been working on it in the background. That little intro today is kind of part of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put a little intro together for it. Try to separate it, make it different, have it be a little bit more lively. But today we will be doing some random giveaways, and it's based on Super Chat. So if you guys want to donate to the channel today, I would urge you and appreciate it if you donated to Rocked On Cancer Foundation. Don't donate to me. Don't donate to the channel directly. Go to buymeacoffee.com/rockedon. You go to the posts tab or the store, and you find Rocked On Cancer Foundation. And there you can donate however little or as much as you would like, or nothing at all. It's not, you don't have to do it. But if you do it today, we are going to be, raffling off some things, giving away some things. What is this, Eric? All you're missing on NFL Network is the Caleb Williams is the best show. Yeah, I find it kind of hilarious that everyone is crowning Caleb Williams. He hasn't even taken a snap in a regular season yet, craziness. Salty Pork Chops, what's happening? Let me welcome everybody that's in the chat so far. We got Roger, Mark Garcia, C. Klaus, Brandon Hurt, Rick, Roger Chappis, Eric Myers, Salty Pork Chops, of course. Steve K. Trace is in the house. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Chef will be with us at some point. We got Bruce MacArthur in here. We got Mike the Marine guy, Gunny. We got Lions Super Bowl 2024. Man, I'm rolling with you, man. Lions Super Bowl 2024 all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Yeah, so welcome in today. Glad you guys could make it. We will have to roll to subscriber mode only at some point because, you know, those damn bots, they start, you know, going crazy and flooding the chat. So as soon as you see it, we will try to boot them, and then we'll probably have to go to subscriber mode only. It's just so, you know, we can have more fun. I could care less, you know, if not everybody can get in. But hey, that's you know, the reason to subscribe, right? I mean, get in here and subscribe. Let me roll through injury reports, and let's take a look at where we're at today. So some of this stuff may or may not make sense based on my memory. But Morris Norris obviously is on IR. Deron Gilbert's on IR. Both those guys are waived injured. Antoine Green is on IR. He is also waived injured. Jahmyr Gibbs is questionable, will not play today. Not expected to play. Terrion Arnold is also questionable, not expected to play today. As far as a full injury report, for the Lions, Hendon Hooker is supposed to play. I don't know if he's going to start, but he's supposed to play. Connor McGalvin, obviously we know he's on injured reserve. He I don't believe was waived, but he's on injured reserve. Ennis Rakestraw, not supposed to play today. He is also questionable. The guys listed as questionable, though. So Terrion Arnold, Ennis Rakestraw, Jahmyr Gibbs, all three of those guys are fine. You know, they're battling some ticky-tack stuff. Yeah, ads do run during this, Roger. They have to run during this. I don't really have a choice. I got to put it on the lowest one possible. If I don't, YouTube will flat out hide this whole stream, which I don't want to have happen. So all the research that we did, I can get away with it for an hour, 2 hours. But if I go 4, they're going to question what I'm doing. It's all in their terms and service, and it's a bunch of BS. Sam Laporta, also questionable, not expected to play. David Bada, obviously, had major injury. I believe he's done for the season with an Achilles. James Houston, questionable. He has a bone bruise. Been battling that since Monday, and he's expected to play. So he should be in there getting some time. Again, I want to see James really get some action today. I know some people are really concerned about James, and there was an interesting topic that I heard this last week on another show. I can't remember who said it, but they brought up the. Well, before I go on, how's the background noise? Because I spent a lot of time trying to fix some things, and I've got an air conditioner running, so sometimes it gets a little loud. But I just want to make sure that it's not too loud in the background. The other day we had a cricket; it was super loud. All right, so Hendon Hooker's getting the start. Yeah, I don't have any game audio on. I should probably go grab some earbuds real quick is what I should do. Actually, let me do that. I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. While I go to, I'll go to a quick break here. Let me see if I can find something to watch while I come. Here we go. Rookie minicamp ad. Here we go.
After an exciting 2024 and the rookies and vets came together in the team room to draw inspiration from Nick Lavery, an active duty member of the United States Army Special Forces and author.
Does that mean that I love every single task I have to do with my life? What do you think, Coach? Probably some things I need to do that suck, huh? Yeah, absolutely. Then why do it? Because you love the game, that's why. And you can be grateful for those moments that suck because you get to live a life of passion that you love.
Yeah, it was honestly great just for the whole team to receive that message, just especially when his biggest thing was talking about teamwork and honestly just having that why. Obviously we have a collective why, but it was great just hearing about guys individual whys and, you know, why they show up every day and go so hard.
we're back. And I'm going to try to get the game audio going here through the Gamecast. Can you guys hear the game audio? Could you guys hear the game audio or no? I think I need to turn chat up. I think chat's way behind. I'll double check my mic. Hold on. Oh, yeah. My mic is way low. All right. Now you should hear me. Now there shouldn't be any problems with you hearing me. I just got to turn off all of the other stuff. All right, you guys got me loud and clear now? Should be good. Should be good now. Couldn't hear the game audio. I'll work on it next time. It's just, it's a pain, man. It's an absolute pain to get all this stuff rolling. What I need to do is reach out to Kimber and have him help, walk me through what he did, because whatever I'm doing, it's not doing it right. All right. Hopefully you guys don't have a lot of background noise. I can hear some, but hopefully it's not too bad there. Now my mic's good. Yeah, mic should be much better now. Just waiting on Chef to come in, and normally I don't mess with any of those settings until he comes in, but apparently it was screwing with it. So let me get my game up and rolling so I can be right with you guys here. Guess it should just turn on. Man, it is so disappointing with NFL Network. Like, so disappointing. I can watch it from my phone, but that doesn't help me. It does not help me at all. All right, so let's get to some information about the game. I was talking about the injury report. And last few guys, look, Kevin Zeitler questionable, not expected to play anyway. So Salty, as far as the first team, I haven't heard anything today. Obviously I don't have anything on. Can't listen to anything. Unless I watch it from my phone, because, well, one, the TV's back there. I can't have it on because you guys will see it or hear it. Two, NFL Network's not working. And I don't do cable. I do all streaming. I pay for all of the apps so that I can listen and watch to pretty much whatever I want, but I don't get the local stuff. And the way I get the local stuff is by watching it, or listening to it through the Gamecast or 97 Won the Ticket, or, all of those other places. And for whatever reason, I can't get anything to work today, and I don't know why. Like right now I have 97 Won the Ticket on. That should have Dan Miller on, not on. But right now we got Lomas Brown on. You guys should hear it. Here you go. Let me know that you can hear it.
If you want to feel like what week one is going to feel like, you're going to get a lot of that today.
Speaking of week one, great memories for the Lions. They were here September 7th.
There, we got Dan Miller now. Let me know if you guys can hear it.
Beating the Chiefs on the night they hung their banner by a score.
I want to try to balance out the audio the best that I can.
So, 60 minutes of preseason football set to come your way. We're glad you're with us. We're going to run the kickoff on this one coming up in just a moment on the Detroit Lions Radio Network.
A lot of companies out there.
When they go to commercial, I've got to turn it off, just so you guys are aware. Salty, I'll take you up on that. I'll be down in Florida again soon. So, Rick, is that a thumbs up that you guys can hear the game audio? when I had it on? I just got to, I did. Okay. All right. Audio is good. Perfect. Hey, we won today. We win one thing, but I promise you, we got a lot more things coming for this stream. I'm hoping Chef has woken up and he's getting ready to roll. If not, then I might have to figure out a new screen here. So let me play with a new screen for a minute while he's doing whatever he's doing. Let me see if this is a good main screen for me. Yeah, that one's going to be tough to use. Yeah, I expected Goff to be in his t-shirt, man, doing nothing. Just hanging out. Nice warm weather day in Kansas City. Give me 1 second. Gosh, that is loud. Okay. Salty, you live 45 minutes from the Jag Stadium, huh? That's not bad, man. It's northeastern part of Florida then, I assume. You're not missing much yet, Hook or Eric. I think I'm doing all right on Gremlin Factor right now, but Chef isn't in yet, so I might have to switch to a different screen. Otherwise, it's just going to look weird. Okay. You guys should still have good audio and everything going here.
By Hatfield Foods, put pork on your.
You guys have game audio now? We're going to be playing this game for a minute until I can make sure it's all working.
Midfield. Let's check in with him.
Captain, what is your call?
Tails.
The call is tails. And it is tails. You've won the toss. Detroit has won the toss and elected to defer. Kansas City will receive. Which way would you like to kick? Switch sides, gentlemen. Kansas City's choice this half, they will receive.
All right, Kansas City's taking the ball. They will receive.
Give the ball to Kansas City. You know what that means.
Yes.
Guy by the name of Mahomes is coming out to run this offense.
And one more time. Game audio is good? Okay. It's not too loud.
I would imagine, look, if they haven't been in the league, they've been watching this dude for a while.
I bet their eyes are this big out there, man. Like you say, three-time Super Bowl champion, MVP, the best quarterback in the league right now, hands down.
But what a great opportunity, because look, you can make a play against this guy.
Well, the good news is resurrected the other roadcaster. Got it fixed.
You know, he made a point of that, Dan. He said when them young guys' eyes got big.
Oh, I'm sure NFL Network's way ahead. I just now saw the kickoff.
Stay in your character, stay in your foundation.
Kansas City brings it out, and we got a missed tackle right off the get, and then 4 or 5 Lions take him down at around the 24-yard line.
That they can be trusted. That's what's in front of us today with the Lions and Chiefs. Opening kickoff brought to you by Wallside Windows. We can do that. We are the factory. Call them today for a free estimate. Jake Bates will kick off from the 35. The Chiefs with 2 men back deep. Louis Rees-Zammit, a running back, and Nico Remijo. He is back there, a backup receiver for the Chiefs as well.
All right, so Patrick Mahomes getting the start. He's taking the ball on the snap. Swing pass out to the right side. Great tackle right off the get by Meek the Freak. No, who is that? Kendall Vildor comes up with a shoestring tackle, but no gain, maybe loss of 1 on the play.
It's a line drive that will go into the end zone. It is taken there by Rees-Zammit. He's across the 20, cuts left at the 22, gets hit at the 23, and taken down right there. Good pursuit on special times.
Yeah, please don't, Salty.
That time. Lot of hats to the football as Kansas City comes
Mahomes takes the ball to the left and a quick duck out of bounds. Lions have good pressure on the play off the right side.
Led by Patrick Mahomes. They did play their starters, albeit mostly in the first.
Defense looking good so far.
Against Jacksonville. Pacheco, the running back to the right of Mahomes.
All right, starting lineup for the Lions is Mekhi Wingo, Josh Paschal, Chris Smith, and Isaac Ukwu. Let's go, Wingo.
Maybe at the line of scrimmage.
Right now, it looks like we have Matu Betts down on the left side. We'll be watching Matu right now. Come on. Oh, we had a short little jump. Man, Matthew Betts gets into the backfield, almost gets to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick delivers a duck for about 45 yards. But Matthew Betts was back there in a hurry.
Pressure comes now, he just throws it away. Pressure was coming that time. Protection broke down.
That's what I love to see with Matthew Betts. He got a nice jump.
And that'll set up a third down and 10.
So watching the replay, we had a breakdown in the safety coverage over top. Who was playing safety? This is exactly where we can't be. You can't have two good plays like that and they get burned on the third play.
Defense to get off the field right here. Third down and 10 for the Chiefs.
Oh, that was third down. Was that a... Okay, well, I don't know what I just missed, but that was like a 40-yard play. Did he drop the ball?
Mahomes back, looking, throwing deep downfield. Wadsworthy got him in Lions territory. Goes down as he makes the catch inside the 45, inside the 40, and down to the 37-yard line. A breakdown in the secondary for the Lions that time cost them 39 yards. Brandon Joseph back there.
Okay, our game audio is way off from my video, so I've got to slow it down. All right, we're going to go without game audio for a moment. Looks like Chef is going to want to join us. Let me bring Chef in. I don't know why my game audio is different from what I'm watching, but that's interesting. Short little dump pass on what looked to be second down by Mahomes, threw it out of bounds. All right, 3rd and 8. Chiefs are at the 15-yard line. Mahomes takes the ball, shotgun, decent pressure up the middle. Lions escape, bring him down to 4th down. Reeves-Maben comes up, makes the play. All right, looks like we're getting Chef in here. Let me get him set up. Looks like the Patriots are going to settle for a field goal try here. Or the Chiefs, I'm sorry. What did I say? The Patriots? And the Chiefs go ahead and go up by 3 points. You know what? Not terrible. Not terrible. Here we go. I think we got Chef in. Chef, go ahead and say something. Make sure we got audio from you.
Hey, what's going on? Can you hear me?
I don't hear anything from you.
Yeah, you can hear me. Check.
Hold on. All right, go ahead. Try again.
Again. Can you hear me?
All right, gotcha. You are live with Rock Down Detroit Lions.
What's going on, people? What is happening?
What time is it over there?
Here. It is 6:11 a.m.
Did you even get any coffee in yet?
I did not.
You better go put some on.
I will be going to put some on. We had an unexpected guest today, so we got my father-in-law in the house.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, he's asleep in the next living room over.
So I don't know if you watched the full first drive there. I caught most of it. Wasn't real happy there with that long completed pass. I mean, the single high coverage breakdown, not good.
Yeah, that's what I know.
Double check your mic volume and everything, because I had to do the same thing. Mine was way down.
Is mine low?
I can't tell yet, but I've got it turned all the way up, so I want to turn it back down to where it's supposed to be.
All right, let me give this a check here.
My desktop audio, for some reason, is way ahead or way behind, and I got to get that. I got to get the Gamecast
audio
part figured out. What was that?
Said you got a lag in the audio?
Well, yeah, it's about a whole play behind at least.
Oh, okay. Let me see here.
So Salty in the chat wants to know why you moved to Australia.
It's a very long story, but the short version of it is that my wife is from Australia, and I was out in Qatar working. So I sent the wife and kids back to Australia, and I did some more working in other countries, and now I'm here. So that's the short end of it.
That's the short version.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know. Did you see that?
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah, I think everyone can hear you. You do sound a little low.
Yeah, I'm trying to get.
But we don't have any echoes or anything crazy like that. So.
Okay. All right.
Hey, we got some new graphics this year for the Lions. That looked nice.
Yeah, that landing zone.
Whatever it was.
Oh my goodness.
What's that?
Vaki stumbled. I'm still on the kickoff. But yeah, I did see the first drive. I was impressed by, except for that one play. I was impressed by our not everybody starters defense.
Get rid of it.
Them the 3 points.
So I'm on the first play. That was just the first play of the series. So if you want to, I think everyone else is even ahead of me. I don't know if you can fast forward, or are you live or?
No, I'm live from what we're getting right now.
Yeah, I can't even pause this because I can't get it on NFL Network. NFL Network's not working for whatever reason online. But it's working.
Yeah, I'm on NFL Network right now.
Yeah, but it's working. It's working on my phone.
That's crazy.
So what I liked about that first defensive stand there for the Lions is Matu Betts. He got into the backfield pretty quickly. And that was on that long play where we had the breakdown of the single high coverage by Brandon Joseph. And that can't happen. I mean, if you have the right coverage right there, that's a Matu Betts sack.
Nate Sudfeld is awful, bro.
Yeah, he is. He has no vision, no awareness, no nothing. Nothing. He might as well just put blinders on.
Oh my goodness. I mean, he had Craig.
Oh, there we go. First down, Detroit Lions. So there he actually stayed in the pocket a little bit longer than I expected. He's going to get himself hurt today. But that was a nice pass.
Where's Hendon Hooker? I've seen enough.
Hendon will be in, they said it'll be second half, I think. Or maybe as much as they can stomach from Nate.
Yeah. I mean, even the one where he stood in the pocket, I mean, the throw was low and behind the receiver.
Yeah. So that was a Tom Kennedy first down. That's where I'm at. So the Lions are taking the ball right now. It's 1st and 10. And wish I could just slow this thing down so I could just stick right with you.
Yeah.
I don't know how. It doesn't let you reward or fast forward or anything. Let me check my NFL Network again. Now that the Lions are on, maybe it popped on. Ooh, there's a nice run to the outside by Craig Reynolds, which appears to be a first down for the Detroit Lions.
Let's go.
There we go. There you go, Craig. It's crazy today. Like last year, I didn't see this, but my phone was just dinging. It was like Lions live stream, Lions live stream, Lions live stream, Lion. It was just one after another today. There was like 4 or 5, and then mine pops up, and it's like, geez, I guess I'm gonna have to start earlier.
Yeah, everybody's getting in on the action this year.
Yeah, not only are they getting in on the action, but it's just some people that really haven't done it before are doing it. I didn't do it all last year. I did it for a couple of games and then kind of bounced out because I just didn't have enough time. Or I was at the games.
Yeah. I was doing it last year, but I was just live tweeting the games. I wasn't actually like live streaming it.
And so far, Nate Sudfeld is he's moving the ball a little bit. He's finding his guys. Maybe not the best, passes or crispest pass, but man, Shane Zielstra wants that one back.
I mean, on the throw to DPJ, like where was he? What was the objective?
I missed that one. I was looking to the left. So right now I've got 3rd and 5, 9:43 in the game. Lions about to take the snap from about the 49-yard line. We got three slotted to the left. Lions good protection in the pocket. Nate Sudfeld escapes the pocket, moves right, throws right, completed. 2. Can't tell. Who is it? I think it was 88. Couldn't have been 88. I never saw the number. Still don't see the number. It's like they're purposely hiding the guy here.
If it was 88, it was in that Caden Davis.
It might have been Davis.
Yeah,
I got to shake my head in the chat. That can't be good. Lions 4th and 3 at the 50. What are we doing? We got to jump, or are they going to call it on the Lions? You guys still can't move even if they jump. Come on.
Where is my?
Oh, they're calling a false start on the Lions. Look at that. Come on, guys.
Who is it on?
So, I mean, they tried to, reach out and touch him to get an encroachment.
Yeah.
And, you can't do that. Come on, KOD.
Did
you see it?
Yeah, I saw a dude jump, though.
He jumped, but you can't reach across.
Yeah. I guess he was trying to say he jumped in the neutral zone, and that's what got him to jump.
Right. Well, that's the whole ploy, behind it. That's the tactics. If they jump and cross the line, the imaginary line, then then all you gotta do is make contact with them or whatever, and then it's good to go. Yeah, so I'm on NFL Network right now, and it says how to watch. This game is supposed to be on NFL Plus.
Yeah, my stream is from the NFL Network, so.
And it's trying to get me to watch the Falcons. I'm in the Grand Rapids market, so it's not like the game's blacked out.
I guess it's just you got to get Game Pass. Then you can watch any and everything. But I don't know. It's Game Pass isn't available in the States, is it?
I don't know.
The Falcons, I've already, last week I already picked them to win the division. Now they added Justin Simmons and Matt Judon, and
they just got real tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's trying to direct me to listen on NFL Network. Of course, I'm on NFL.com, which it's all the same damn thing.
So I've got my 7+ in Australia, which is it's inconsistent right now because it's preseason. So I haven't seen anything live yet, but they do have some replays and highlights and things of this nature. But they still have the Cowboys and the Rams preseason game up as a replay. And that's the only game that they have. So we'll have to see during the regular season if they're like consistent with the games that they show live and have to replay and all these things.
It almost, see, I have a Spectrum account. I have a Spectrum cable account. And I'm wondering if it's like, for some reason, it's not linking. I mean, I'm on Spectrum right now. I could just zip down to NFL Network, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get this linked up between us. Okay, I'm watching it on NFL Network now, but it's not through NFL.com. All right, so far for the
Salty Part Drop says, "Do you have a VPN turned on?" You mean me or Will?
No, I don't. I wish.
I definitely don't. Now, if you had a VPN, you definitely could do Game Pass.
Yeah, I mean, I do. I have the that total ad block thing that I just bought that blocks all the ads now on YouTube and everything.
Yeah. No, I'm saying if you had it turned on, you could go to Mexico.
I'm about to be down there soon anyway. All right, so the Chiefs get the ball back. It is 3-0 so far, with the Chiefs leading here in the first quarter. 8 minutes and about 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Second series for these Chiefs starters, and so far in the first series, Chef, our defense second stringers, man, they look pretty tough. I'm looking to see if we can capitalize here, and let's shut down Carson Steele and get in that backfield.
Yeah.
Long pass by Mahomes off to the left, nearly on opportunity for Khalil Dorsey. What's happening, Salty? You said Will, what's up?
I think he was answering the question.
I don't have VPN. No, I don't. So the other guy to watch today is Nyman. So it looks like Uperlights is saying that Nyman is making a case. He made a case last week.
He is. Yeah, he is. I don't know what's going on with Malcolm, why he's not practicing and all this stuff. I haven't heard anything about an injury.
Ooh, we've got a completion over the middle for about 14 yards. Nyman in on the stop. Chiefs will be taking the ball with first down here.
Yeah, Trace, it's Nate, unfortunately.
Nate Robertson got in on the stop too. Let me see if I can get this other part pulled in here from ESPN. Oh, we've got another completed pass over the left side by the Chiefs too. Looks like Rashee Rice. Can't believe they even got him playing. The dude's about to be suspended for the whole season. Man,
has it come down that he's going to be suspended?
Yeah, he's going to be. He's facing like 9 felonies.
Yeah, but they haven't said anything yet, which is crazy.
No, something just came out the other day that they were talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, who's hurt? We got a lion down on the field. And they're going to be going to break here. Did anybody see what happened?
On that play to Rashee Rice?
It must have been. I didn't see it. I didn't see what happened, at least.
Yeah, they cut away from it.
I didn't even see who it was.
Yeah, you can't.
No, it can't be Ukwu. Don't tell me that. Man, our guys are just getting killed, man. This is pathetic. We're losing way too many bodies. I hope he just got his bell rung. I mean, I know that sounds bad, but that's the best worst case scenario, you know?
Yeah, I mean, at least you're still available to play. You know, it's not a tendon issue or anything of that nature.
Right.
It's crazy how, I mean, they did this coming in from the last break, but it's crazy how much family Penei Sewell has in the NFL. Like brothers, cousins. I don't know what they got going on in the water down there, but it's something.
Samoans, man.
Mm-hmm.
They make some good football players, that's for sure.
Yeah, 100%.
There we go. Now we got a part of the game cast in. So that's your ESPN score update. Oh, shoot. I screwed it all up, didn't I? I certainly did. Whole top part's all cut off. I'll fix this by next go around.
Yeah, it's the preseason for us too, guys.
There's a lot to fix. I'll probably have to get rid of the lower banner, or move our pictures around and do something.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously I don't have any audio in, so I don't really know what's going on. Let me see if I can catch up with some of the game audio. See what they had to say. Oh, looks like I booted it. I got rid of the game audio.
Spice and Foods, the official sauce of the Kansas City Chiefs. I've been really thinking about bottling up some of my sauces.
Yeah, it's a process.
And selling them. Because I am, I'm the sauce chef. Sauce is my specialty.
You just got to find a kitchen that'll do it for you, or a company that'll bottle it for you.
Yeah. All right, that's some nice pressure.
Where are you at? I'm at 6:42 in the game.
I'm at 6:52.
Okay, so we're a whole play behind.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe the next commercial break, I'll switch to another stream and see if it's more in line.
All right, so it was 3rd and 3, and they do the little sneak play. They squeak it out to Kelsey there for a first down. That was a weird play. Mahomes just does weird stuff with the ball, man. It just looks like he threw it behind his back. Like, dude, come on, man. Come on, dude. Like, if you're up against our ones, that shit wouldn't fly. Sorry.
Yeah. No, it would. They practice that stuff.
What's that?
They practice that stuff. I mean, it's just part of the whole misdirection package,
Mm-hmm.
Because no one.
We got a fumble. That. Well, it looks like Kansas City stuck with it. That was a nice heads-up play by Dorsey.
Yeah. I'm just glad this isn't a Sunday night football game and Chris Collinsworth wasn't watching Patrick Mahomes throw the ball behind his back, because it would be a whole 5 minutes.
Yeah, I've listened to Chris talk.
Yeah. Oh, my God. This guy is, oh, my God. Patrick Mahomes.
There's some good pressure again on Mahomes. A nice batted ball by Amik Robertson.
Mm-hmm.
Or is Amik 21? He's 21, right?
Yeah, Amik's 21.
And we're getting in on that pocket. So Salty Pork Chop says, I just don't like the fact that Pat Mahomes looks like a quarterback god against our second and third team. All the national cronies are going to bag on how poor the Lions looked, and it isn't fair. You know what? That's all right, because we don't look that bad right now. But this behind the back shit, like that's just not. Come on. He's not going to do that in a game. And if he does, that's just not smart.
Dude, I'm telling you. They practice this stuff. He will do it. He will do it in an actual game. They keep they're showing replays of it every chance they get.
Well, I mean, he barely even got it off the ground. I mean, it could have turned into a bad situation for them.
Yeah. Just like they did that what was that, snow globe
There we
play?
go. There's some nice pressure up the left side.
Mm-hmm.
So who was that? Who's 50? Agood. Mitchell Agood pushes the tackle back into Patrick Mahomes and makes the makes the play on the receiver, or the running back.
Was that Kingsley?
Might have been. No, Kingsley plays left.
Yeah, it's the left tackle. Yeah, that was the right.
And Chiefs go up 6-0 with 2 field goals.
Hey man, this is
it's not bad.
This is good.
Yeah.
You know, for this not to be ours. And this is what I said yesterday. I said I wanted them to just look competitive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, so far, in 2 offensive series for the Chiefs, Mitchell Agood has made a name for himself. He got the stop on the play to force it into a field goal. Mm-hmm. Ben Nyman got some good action in the first go-around. Matthew Betts had some good pressure in the first series. Isaac Ukwu has been playing pretty well. Meek Robertson getting his hand on the ball, making plays. Cleo Dorsey had a nice hit and a stop, or part of the stop, which caused the fumble.
Mm-hmm.
So we're seeing a lot of great action so far from our second team defense. And this is, like you were saying, this is exactly what we really needed to see is, one, we needed to play competitive football, but number 2, we needed to see that these guys could actually go up against a first string offense.
Yeah. I mean, that gives us, cause to be relieved when it's like, okay, if somebody goes out for a couple of plays, then they'll come in there and do something, as opposed to, hey, they went out for a couple of plays and then they just gave up a touchdown.
Right. I mean, they're making them do long drives, so sustaining the drives and sticking with it, man, that's,
and they're bowing up in the red zone.
Yeah, so when you look at this, man, 11 plays to go 51 yards. So that's less than 5 yards a play.
Mm-hmm.
That's damn good. 5 minutes and 13 seconds.
Yeah.
That's solid defense. Anytime you turn the ball over at midfield, a great offense is probably going to score a touchdown on you. Like our Lions do. In a few key plays, we can get down in 50 yards in 3 plays or less.
Yeah.
Like I said, 100%. I'll say it again, and I'm not saying it just because. I'm just going to say it just because. Chiefs aren't making the playoffs this year.
Looks like I got a repeat of commercials. Are they the same commercials, though?
I don't know. Here we go. The Lions take the kickoff. It's in the landing zone on about the 4-yard line. Oh, shit. Sorry. Whoops. Bleep, 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 bleep. Lions fumble the ball. Looks like it's going to be Chiefs ball. Was that Alexander?
Was it?
Might have been. I don't think it was Vaki.
Yeah, that's not Vaki.
Oh, no, it was Dorsey.
No, it wasn't. I think it was Isaiah
Williams.
No, who's number 80?
I don't know.
Calhoun. It was Calhoun.
I mean, that was a nice play on the ball, though. I mean, perfect helmet right on the forearm. He wasn't even looking for the fumble. He just jumped up and started celebrating after he made the hit. That was perfect helmet placement.
Yeah.
Calhoun just lost his job come Monday morning.
Maybe. That was
a nice play. There you go, Amik. Dude, Amik is this dude is he's all over it. So the Chiefs have already put in Carson Wentz. And you know what? It looked like Patrick Mahomes when he was coming out there in the second quarter or the second series. He had a little bit of a limp to him.
Yeah.
So I wonder if he aggravated something.
Yeah, maybe.
But Amik Robertson, man, he's looking like the real deal.
Yeah. And that was the thing that I was telling people because, people were saying, well, he sucks in the slot. I'm like, the only thing about Amik in the slot is he going to be able to do well in the run fit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to take that, get under that block and make that tackle. So, that's what you have to keep an eye on. I mean,
who says that Amik sucks in the slot?
There were people in the chat and we were having this conversation. And because the narrative around Amik is that, John Gruden just gave up on him as far as the experiment in the slot and just never went back to it. So
yeah, I don't understand that. I mean, he played outside in it. Oh wow, wide open pass play from Wentz to whoever, Worthy gets behind the Lions defense for a touchdown.
Oh well,
that was airmail, dude. He just lofted it up there.
Yeah, I mean the guy runs with like a 4.2 what?
4.2.
Yeah, this is not a 4.2 flat. Wasn't it like a 4.21 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Well, that's just about a 4.2 flat.
I'm not liking that our defensive backfield is looking as porous as it is, but now you're down 13-0, so you can't turn the ball over. You just can't.
No, I mean that's the killer. When you turn the football over, it's just not going to be good for you.
So I don't know enough of this rule yet. So when Calhoun took that ball, he caught it, at like the 3-yard line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he would have just let it go and the ball goes into the end zone, you get the ball at the 30, right? Or if you let it go and it bounces out of bounds, then it's at the 40. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I believe so.
So, yeah, Betts is looking good. Everybody in the chat saying the Betts is looking good. He's looking good so far. He's getting back there. He's getting plenty of pressure. What's not looking good right now is our safeties. Our safeties are looking terrible.
Yeah. No, it looked like it was Amik Robertson. He got him on the stutter. But a guy that fast, if he gets you on the stutter step, that's it.
Oh yeah, it's over. Well, they've already pulled Calhoun out, so now you have was it Vaki that was back there? And that ball's sailing through the end zone. So Lions take it at the 30.
All right, I'm bracing for it.
Well, I think it's time to just go ahead and throw Hooker in the rest of the game.
It is. It is. Nate Sudfeld showed you enough for you. If you want to keep him on this roster, just he showed you enough. Let's just stop with Nate Sudfeld. It's bad football.
All right, Lions 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Nate Sudfeld back at quarterback. Quick handoff off to the right. Nice hard run. Man, who was that?
It was Baki, wasn't it?
It looked like it, but I just don't feel like I have a great angle. No, it was Williams. It was Isaiah Williams on a jet sweep. Nice play for 11 yards.
Yeah, in the regular season, that's going to be J-Mo.
All right, second pass is completed to DPJ for a gain of 6 on the play. Sudfeld's getting the ball out a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
That was about a 2-step drop, and he fired it right into DPJ's arms.
Yeah, I think he's watching some Rocked On Lions.
If he did, he would have turned it off in the first 3 seconds. All right, 2nd and 5. Sudfeld's back in shotgun here. I can't see any of the players. I got such a poor angle. Nice quick hitch pass over the middle there to look like James Mitchell for a first down. Lions gain about 11 on the play.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You have to, if Nate Sudfeld is in the game, you have to design an offense where he's going to get the ball out of his hand very, very quickly.
Right.
Because if he has it in his hands for any stretch of time, chaos is going to ensue.
So last play there, Sione Vaki off the right tackle for 2 yards on the play. It is now 2nd and 8 at the KC 41. Or KC 39, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
And don't forget that this preseason live stream is brought to you guys by Pro Sports Zone in Livonia. If you guys haven't had a chance to check out Pro Sports Zone in the Laurel Park Place Mall, please check them out today, Pro Sports Zone. Get all of your gear, memorabilia. Go say hi to John and tell him the Rocked On Podcast sent you and see what he's got in store for you guys for some discounts. Pro Sports Zone, check it out. All the best sports, all in one place. Pro Sports Zone. Don't forget right across the hall, they have a college store too. So it's not just NFL.
Brandon Hurd is asking us if we have Dan Miller.
Do I have Dan Miller? What do you mean? I can try to put him back on. It was just way behind. Hold on a sec. I can put it back on.
Was everybody able to hear it in the chat?
Yeah, they could hear it. It was just so far behind.
Eric Myers, I do not believe that Nate can pull off the QB draw at all. He'll probably stumble through the hole and fall down.
Hatfield, bacon and ham.
All right, let me put the game day audio back in.
I feel like this is Dan Campbell just trying to show everyone that Nate Sudfeld can run an offense. And it's like, if you put Nate Sudfeld into an actual football game, he's going to turn into a pumpkin. You know,
for your health, visit.
Turn into a pumpkin. I don't understand the reference, but
it's a Cinderella reference.
Oh, yeah.
You remember how the carriage turned into a pumpkin, or it was a pumpkin, and at midnight everything turned back? Yeah.
I don't have girls, man. It's been a long time. So when ads are on, yeah. So when ads are on, I can't play it. So we just gotta let it do its thing for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you remember that. Cannot play other people's ads.
The commercials?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I don't have game audio on.
No, I'm saying when and if you do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could pull off a red suit.
Yeah, Clark Hunt is He's always got that red suit on.
Some models.
I just wonder if the announcers are talking to him about the behind the back pass.
All right, so Nate Sudfeld is at about the 39-yard line. Hands off to Vaki. Stutter steps right, stutter steps left. He picks up a couple yards on the play. You know what's crazy? I don't know why I just had this image.
56 for Detroit.
There's Dan Miller. I got to turn it down though. It seems really loud. I don't know why, but I just saw a glimpse of. I'm not even going to say it. I just saw a glimpse of Barry Sanders' stutter step. I'm not saying the Vaki's Barry. I'm not saying that at all. But I just saw a glimpse of that the shoulder pad, just the way the shoulder pads would just remind me of Barry.
Come on now, relax.
Yeah, what I liked was the fact that they
last week I heard someone saying that Vaki was going to take Gibbs.
Yeah, we won't be able to hear you with game audio on. You gotta
Second down and 8
or
for
something.
The Lions from the Chiefs 39. Single back.
Hold on.
Under center gives to Vaki.
Yeah, turn up my mic.
Back left.
Hold on.
Hit as he gets to the 30.
What were you saying?
I said last week I heard someone saying that Vaki was going to take Gibbs' job. Now I got you saying something about Vaki and Barry.
Yeah, I'm telling you that it was just the stutter step. So Jake Bates with a long field goal, and it is good.
Let's go, Jake.
So that was what, from 57?
I just want to see him, like, it's the preseason. I want to see him go out there for a 70-yarder.
I think that was 57. 55 officially. Jake Bates from 55.
Mm-hmm.
But the ball was behind him, down around the 32-yard line, and the Lions are going to send the field goal unit out.
Yes, and they're just now kicking the field goal with Dan Miller. While we're on commercial, so we'll listen to it.
Yeah, me too. Well, I just saw it. So.
Goal attempt for Jake Bates coming up. Made one from 53 last week against New York. This is going to be from 55. Hash mark right side.
Yeah, and Coach actually said last week he wished he could have got Jake Bates a couple more tries on some of those 60, 65-yarders. This would be a good opportunity for him here.
Get one right here. Hogan Hatton to snap. Fox to hold.
Field goal's good.
Down kick on the way by Bates. Got the distance. Does he have the direction? Yes, sir. Knocks it through. Jake Bates with a 55-yard field goal, and the Lions are on the board for the first time today. It is Kansas City 13 and the Lions 3. This is your home for Detroit Lions football.
I'm Dan Campbell, head coach of the Detroit Lions. Grit, honesty.
Yeah, my son is in here watching the game. He's somehow a Chiefs fan.
Oh, man. Isn't there big snakes in Australia?
Wow.
You know, kids go missing all the time because of dingoes.
No, there's a reason that he's a Chiefs fan. I can't blame him.
Yeah, so we call those bandwagon fans.
No, when he was, how old were you when you met Hussein? 6? Yeah. So when he was 6 years old, Hussein Abdullah came to Qatar, and we hosted him in our house and all this stuff. So, you know, he met his son and all these things. So gave us a jersey. So I think since then, you know, he's been a Chiefs fan.
Well, that's cool, man. I guess that's a good enough excuse.
Yeah.
Is it just me?
I can't blame him.
Yeah, is it just me, or do the Chiefs hats look like a Tide logo? Tide logo. That's what it looks like to me. It's like a Tide logo. I don't know where my chat went. It just disappeared. There it is. All right.
Salty Pork Shop says, is that TJ Lang with Dan Miller? Yes. Yes, it is, Salty.
All right. So the Chiefs actually take it from 1 yard deep and quickly brought down at about the 27-yard line. Ben Nyman in on the play. he's kind of been all over the place today, man. I'm super impressed by Nyman's performance so far today. So now in this second series with, normal field position here, I want to see the Lions dial it up. It's time to see what these boys can do, and it's time for AG to start putting some metal down here. Let's dial it up on Carson Wentz. This is a feel-good story, kind of a sack, because this guy can't move. So you got to get after him. He's probably going to hand it off.
Carson Wentz can't move?
No.
When did that happen?
He's never been able to move, dude.
Dude, he's been a mobile quarterback.
No.
What do you mean?
No.
That's how he got hurt in his rookie year, running. I think
rookie year.
Yeah.
Yeah. How old is he?
I don't know. 56.
Yeah. Carson Wentz can't move. Who was it that had the really nasty leg injury?
Alex Smith.
Yeah, dude, I saw that the other day.
Yeah, they showed it on TV for
some
reason.
My God, dude, it looks like something just ate it.
Yeah.
False start on the Chiefs. They're backing him up 5 yards. That was Sua Mattia. Sua Mattia. Yeah.
It sounds like you're gonna break into a Lion King song. Hakuna Matata.
Mm-hmm. All right, so it is now 2nd and 13.
Betts was back there on that false start.
Oh, stiff arm to the face. Malik Jefferson in on the stop. There we go. Let's hear it from Dan Miller.
2nd and 8, Kansas City. They scrimmage from their own 31.
I think Malik Jefferson's making this team.
Out of the gun, Steele to his right. Lions show 4 across the front. There's movement up front.
But then,
man, they are way behind.
Make it over.
False start. Offense number 76. 5-yard penalty.
You would think everything would be uniform.
Oh no, it's never been. It's always way off. So I just can't do game audio. Yeah, I can't do game audio today because it's just going to screw us all up.
Yeah.
Alex Smith takes the ball. It's 3rd down. He throws up a duck, and it's caught. Looks like he was out of bounds, but Justin Ross definitely had the man beat. Could have been pass interference on the play, but out of bounds is the call. Oh, yeah, that was definitely pass interference, but 1 foot. 2. Oh, he could be in. He's lucky he didn't hyperextend his hamstring there. Oh, man. It's tough to see if his heel went down first, but we'll see if there's a flag on the play by Andy Reid. Doesn't look like one's coming in. 4th and 7 right now. Isaiah Williams back to take the punt. Back to receive the punt. Ball's away. No challenge on the play.
You know who's not on this team anymore?
Hold on a second. Isaiah Williams fields the punt. He's got some good speed up the middle. He makes it all the way back to the 25, about a 15-yard return. All right, who's not on the team?
Maurice Alexander.
Oh, he hasn't been on the team.
Because I saw him over there with his helmet off. He's not doing any returns. He wasn't making it on this team as a receiver, so that doesn't bode well for him.
So who took the first kickoff return?
Vaki.
Okay. Who fumbled it? Calhoun, right? Okay.
Yeah. And Williams just did the punt return, so.
Lions down 13-3 second.
We'll hear from Dan Miller while we're on commercial.
When they're giving your snaps to other people, it's the writing's on the wall.
Fields it at the 7, comes to the right sideline, gets to the 15 to the 20.
But number 1 is up for grabs if Ennis Rickshaw wants to take it. I hope he does, because I don't like seeing a corner with number 15. It just looks weird.
Can you hear the game day audio?
I cannot, no.
I don't understand that.
Yeah. Roger Chapper says we'll have to keep a running tally of all Bates Long's field goals. So it's 53, 55. Like I say, I want to see him just go out because it's the preseason and kick a 70-yarder. I want to see it next week at home.
70 yards, man. That is a boot. And you have to kick it so low.
Yeah.
That's why they usually are not kicked in the NFL.
I just want to see it. It's the preseason. And if he does and he makes it, then we'll have about 15 replays, just like the Patrick Mahomes behind the back pass.
Right. They'll probably give us one.
Nah.
So here's an interesting question. When you talk about kicking, right? When you talk about field goals,
mm-hmm.
and you're up against a good defensive line that is getting their hands on a lot of balls, or maybe you have a kicker that has a low trajectory.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that it is a difficult transition for a long snapper to go from a 7-yard throw to an 8-yard throw?
Difficult by 1 yard? I wouldn't think that it would be.
I mean, I think that he could still make it there, but you know how they throw the ball. It's such a science that when that ball lands in that, in the punter's hands, that they've almost got it to where the laces can face away when they flip the ball.
Right.
It's that much of a science that they really get it down. So it'd be interesting to see. I'm sure he can make it back there, but it almost makes sense. Do you back up an extra yard? We've got a rollout by Nate Sudfeld for a first down on first play. Oh boy. What'd I miss?
I just don't want to see Nate Sudfeld make this roster. I don't want to see. I'm done with Nate Sudfeld.
No, he's not making this roster.
Yeah. What's Dan gonna say? Well, man, he's got some good tape on. He gave us. He was moving the ball a bit, man. Nate's a vet, man. That's what I expect from Nate, man. I don't want to hear that from you, Dan.
Did I hear meow in there? Did I hear meow?
Nah.
Is there meow in there?
Nah, no meow.
That was a Super Troopers reference.
Oh, okay. I have not seen that.
Oh, yeah. You should probably go watch it.
Who's in it?
I have no idea. Haven't watched it in like 20 years.
Okay.
All right, Nate takes the ball back on first down and throws the ball to a different field. I don't know what he was doing with that one.
And this is the problem with Nate Sudfeld. Even if he makes a good play, he's gonna make a bad one.
Well,
you just have to wait on it.
It's almost like he's forcing the ball to get out of his hands right now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Because that's what Dan was harping on. He has to make better decisions. And I guess the decision that he's made for himself is I got to get the ball out immediately.
Oh my God! What is he doing?
No matter where it goes.
Well, Nate does the double pump, throws the ball into the dirt, but it was in tight coverage. If he would have waited another quarter second, that was definitely pass interference. Definitely pass interference.
If he would,
that was such a terrible pass. Yeah, you say that 3 times, Eric, and you don't know what's going to jump out of your closet.
He's starting to get to a pumpkin. I told you.
Say that 3 times and click your heels. And then hold your wallet out. See what happens on any corner in Vegas.
Oh my God. Like whether it was pass interference or not, like what was the objective of the pass?
But what is going on with my screen here? Why is it showing that? It's not supposed to be showing anything like that. Now I got to remove it. just so dumb. It doesn't make any sense. It's not even anywhere on the screen, and it's just showing random ads.
Was it? It wasn't an ad from the website?
No, I can't. I don't have ads because all the ads are blocked. I don't get ads.
So now that we're at commercial, I mean, let's address, why was Rasheed Wallace at Chiefs camp with a Chiefs jersey on?
Rasheed Wallace?
Yes.
Former Piston Rasheed Wallace?
Yes.
Well, I don't know.
Is he from Kansas City?
Could be.
For some reason, I thought he was from Philly.
I have no idea. Not a clue.
Google is your friend.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, he is from Philly. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wow. Rasheed Wallace has the same birthday as me.
I don't know if that's saying anything. Is that saying something?
That means I'm a champion.
You're a champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I need to call the Pistons and get my ring. Like, we're the same guy.
All right. Well, so far through this game, I don't understand why there's ads playing in this little box thing that's supposed to be up that has the little field, going from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I can just somehow snipe the code from it. I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, I don't know why there would be ads in that. So they lied to us. They told us that the starters were going to play the whole first half.
Yeah, of course they did.
And of course, behind the back, how many more times will we see it?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. I'm going to need some of your help if you know anything about code, because I should just be able to snag the code and just have that football field on, that shows what's going on in the game.
Yeah.
That's all I want up. So I'm going to send you a text right now. I want you to go look at someone else's channel. And I think they might have it up. I just don't know how they do it without it changing.
Yeah, I have to take a look at it.
Well, that's our project for the next week and a half, 2 weeks. We got to get that fixed. We got single vision, double vision, and triple screen. All right, well, I think it's time to put Hooker in. I mean, this is enough of Sudfeld, I think, for the day.
Yeah.
And these refs have not been really throwing the flags. I don't get it.
I mean, they threw flags on that hold-in play.
Yeah, but they didn't throw any of the flags for the pass interference against the Lions or against KC on the Lions. Ben Nyman in on the stop again. His name's getting called quite a bit today. Or at least it should be. He's been around the ball. Look up some stats right now. Ben Nyman is leading tackler, or not, actually second right now. He's got 3 total tackles. Khalil Dorsey has 3. Amik Robertson has 3. Brandon Joseph has 3. And Kendall Vildor has 2. That's not great that your corners and your safeties are getting all of the tackles, but that's just a lot of passing. Kansas City has not been able to run on us at all. Amik Robertson with a nice tip. Another pass defense for Amik Robertson. He is the God's honest truth, man. He really is. He's playing so well this preseason.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing so well. He missed the ball, but he was up there.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, it looks the same.
That other channel?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know why they can do it and I can't. Like, I think they must have all the code in.
Yeah, I have to take a look at what you got up there.
Oh, I just snagged the browser.
Okay.
This ref has got some guns. Is he putting oil in his arms?
Man.
But 2 bets jumps off sides. That's his first bonehead play of the day.
Mm. Well, he's trying to get that jump, you know. Even on that pass that Mahomes completed down the field, on the first drive, he was quick off the ball. So, you know,
when did the Lions bring in Summers?
Ty Summers?
Yeah.
They brought him in last week.
He's getting a lot of reps today.
He was one of those that got brought in because they said the linebacker depth.
All right. Looks like Ukwu is back out on the field. Hopefully he's feeling fine. So the Lions just forced the Chiefs into a punt. It is still 13-3. The Chiefs are up with 9 minutes and 4 seconds left in the second. Oh, nice little shake and bake by Williams, and then he fumbles the ball.
Oh my God! What is going on?
Well, he just needs to learn how to go down. Lions did come up with it though, thankfully.
I guess it's the preseason, so people are trying really hard and they're doing extra.
Yeah, I mean he had it, man. He just go down, dude. Just go down. The ball just squirted out.
They're going to be working on ball security in practice this week.
Well, it's like super hot in Kansas City right now, so they're slippery.
Yeah, it's 97 degrees out there.
Which sucks because, in these types of games, if you're a returner or a running back, it almost makes sense to wear long sleeves.
Yeah.
So you can keep the water off.
He was double wrapped on that one.
He was what?
He was double, like he was wrapped up. The whoever that defender was right on top of him as he was going down. So he wasn't able to brace or do anything on the fumble, I mean. They just showed Matt Ariza on television.
I don't know who that is.
You're gonna have to Google that one. I can't discuss the situation. Just know that he was found not guilty of what he was accused of.
Vaki takes the handoff and he cuts left, he cuts back right, and he goes upfield for about a 9-yard gain. Wow, nice play by Vaki. Vaki is just so surprising, man. The fact that he played safety for all those years and just raised his hand saying, you know what, I'll help, I'll do it. When the Utes were down, all of their running backs. And the kid has just shined ever since in a role that he probably never expected to play. Isaiah Williams takes a ball off of Nate Sudfeld. Makes a man miss, turns around, turns it upfield for about 14 yards. That was a nice play, man. He definitely has some short area quickness, too.
Yeah. I mean, he was one of the guys that Dan was praising. He hasn't praised many receivers. So,
no, he hasn't praised any of them.
Yeah, that's true. I was being nice.
Wow, Nate Sudfeld looked like a quarterback. He steps back. He makes a long pass to Caden Davis for about a 55-yard touchdown.
That's crazy.
Nate Sudfeld's making this roster. It's your first team quarterback.
No, he's going to make the roster. That's a backup for sure.
That play should have been picked.
I mean, he did throw it into coverage. But, you have to be able to, as an NFL quarterback, you have to be able to throw the ball into tight coverage.
Well, thankfully, the guy's back was turned. Otherwise, that was going the other way.
Yeah.
Bates just missed an extra point wide left.
Ooh.
Can't miss those.
No, you can't.
It started left and it stayed left.
Yeah, if he was throwing against ones, that probably would have been picked.
For sure.
Yeah. But what we can say about this situation is that at least these receivers are getting opportunities. So he's not failing them so much like he did last week.
J-Rod, what is your what's your statement mean? This is Howard Cosell? What does that mean? Who's Howard Cosell?
You don't know who Howard Cosell is?
And the name sounds familiar.
Legendary boxing announcer. Muhammad Ali. You don't know Howard Cosell?
Yeah, no. Hopefully I don't sound like Howard Cosell if he sounds like that.
No, you don't sound like Howard Cosell. Howard Cosell had a very distinct voice, like Bob Costas. You know when Bob Costas is on the call. Yeah, it's my first yawn of the morning, and I didn't even have any coffee.
Dude, I'm about ready to go to bed. This game is so boring when you don't have any volume on.
Yeah.
Of course, I've been up since like 4 a.m. anyway.
Yeah. Well, I've been up since 5:40 a.m.
That's weak. Only old people wake up extremely early without an alarm clock.
You know what? I actually did wake up before my alarm.
Oh, I haven't set an alarm clock in years.
Dude, I have to set an alarm.
Not me.
I have a very funny story about an alarm, but it's funny, but it's not funny at the same time.
All right, so let's take a look at some stats here. How long was that touchdown? That was Nate Sudfeld right now is 8 of 13, 116 yards, 8.9 yards, 1 TD, no interception, no sacks, 116.2 rating. Yeah, Sion Vaki, 5 carries, 19 yards, 3.8 average. Oh, nice run off to the left. Where's our run defense? Come on. Wow. Prince just took off. Isaiah Williams, 1 rush for 11 yards. Nate Sudfeld, 1 rush for 10 yards. Craig Reynolds, I swear, has more than 5 yards.
I've only seen what he's been on 1 or 2 carries.
That was early in the game, so.
Yeah.
Caden Davis right now, 2 receptions for 64 yards, 32 on the average, 61-yard touchdown. He's had 4 targets. He's been the number 1 target so far of the day for Nate Sudfeld. Isaiah Williams is 1 reception of 17 yards. James Mitchell, 1 reception of 13 yards. Tom Kennedy, 1 reception of 9 yards. DPJ's caught a pass for 5. Shane Zielstra for 5. Craig Reynolds, 1 for 3. So he's spreading the ball around a little bit.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what Hendon's able to do with it. Unfortunately, the Lions already have 2 fumbles on the day, 1 lost. Your leading tackler so far of the day is Brandon Joseph. 5 total, 4 solo. Khalil Dorsey and Ben Nyman are knotted up at 3. Meek Robertson and Ty Summers also knotted up at 3.
Why? Hold on. Okay. I thought that was Pacheco for a second. I was like, wait a minute. Why would he be in there? Sky Moore is still in there.
Chiefs looking for a pass interference on the play. Let's take a look at it. So Kendall Vildor gets his head around while the ball was in the air, but then he turns his head at the last minute. That could have been a case, but that was pretty solid coverage by Kendall on Justin Ross.
Yeah.
Really solid.
Kendall's been good, man. I mean, when you can cover Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think you can cover just about anybody.
Well, I don't know if you remember hearing me early in the offseason. I wanted Kendall Vildor back. And I felt like you did too. I think I've heard you say it a few times where, he was a product of the room. And when he was at the Bears, man, I felt like he played a certain style of football that fit this team really well. And he was trusted to do a lot more, but he also had help. He had guys like Jalen Johnson and others that, he could depend on. And he wouldn't have been, just the only guy that could play football. I mean, look who was around him. Cam Sutton and all the other band of misfits.
Yeah. No, I've been, I don't want to say high on Kendall Vildor, but, I wasn't one of those people that like, oh, this is his fault. It's his fault that we lost the NFC Championship game. And, Kendall wasn't brought here to be a starter, and he played well for the situation. I mean, look at the situation.
Mathieu Betts fires through the defensive line and completely takes out Carson Wentz.
Let's go.
Wow. That was crazy.
You sure about that?
You sure about that, Carson?
You sure about that?
You want to get back up? Wow, that was a nice play.
That's one of those. All right. Sub me out, coach.
Well, that ends the drive. Okay, so here's what I'm going to talk about. I talk about it often. I'm going to say it right now. There is a difference between sacks and sacks that are meaningful. Chiefs kick the field goal, it's up and it's good. When you get a bunch of sacks, you have a bunch of stats for, that are loaded with sacks. That's great. You got a big gaudy number, right?
Mm-hmm.
What I want people to understand is there's a difference between touching down Matthew Stafford and getting a couple of sacks because he's already on the ground and you touched him down. I'm not just calling out Aiden for this. There's plenty of other players you could call out for this. When you are in a group, right? You're swarmed. Everyone's around the quarterback and you just happen to get credited with the sack because you touched him first or last, right?
Mm-hmm.
You get credited with the sack. Great. You get the numbers. So what about the guys that are making the plays on third down that are now forcing a field goal? The guys that are forcing a punt, the guys that are, down in the red zone or, the opposite red zone, right? And they're shutting you down on third down defense.
Mm-hmm.
And forcing you to give you better field position off the ensuing punt. Those are the sacks that mean something, in my opinion. All sacks are great, right? But the sacks that really change the game are the sacks that come on third down, that flip the field, that cause fumbles, that the pressure that makes the quarterback throw an errant throw for an interception.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the types of pressures and sacks that I like to see, and that's what we're starting to see with Mathieu Betts. And if you go watch his tape, which is up on my channel somewhere, that's all he did. He affected the game. He had 18 sacks, or was it 19? I think he had 18. 18 sacks, but if you go look at how many of them were on third down or caused another situation, I think it'll blow your mind. and he was all by himself. He was all by himself on the quarterback. He wasn't with 3 or 4 guys, getting a corral sack. Oh, there's Nate. There's the Nate we know. That of you, Nate. Good job throwing an interception on the first pass out of the break. Good job, buddy. That of you. Come on, bud.
See, what did I tell you? I said you just have to wait. He throws a 50-plus yard field touchdown, and then on his next pass, he throws an interception. Oh my God!
And the sad part is the guy was draped all over the receiver. Like there was nowhere to put this ball.
Dude, he doesn't, and now DPJ looks bad. You know what I mean?
Well, DPJ was behind him, so the cornerback took the under route. Nate should have thrown the ball up, or not at all.
Listen, we watched the man, and I don't know. We still don't know what he was trying to do against the Giants.
Another beautiful play by this defense. Cleo Dorsey knifes through the defense. Was that Cleo? I don't think that might not have been Cleo.
Cleo's 30.
Yeah, that was Cleo. Cleo knifes through the defense, makes tackle in the backfield. Beautiful play.
So with Nate Sudfeld, I mean, we still don't know what he was trying to do against the Giants. He throws the ball into triple coverage without, there was no possibility. Was he throwing the ball away? Was he trying to make a play? What was he trying to do? So we don't know why Nate Sudfeld makes the decisions that he makes.
Oh, no. Do we got a chief on the ground? What's going on here? Nope, he's getting up. They're just all tangled up.
Was that Tony that he made that play on? Yeah. Does Kadarius Toney make the Chiefs roster?
They have 14 wide receivers on their depth chart, dude. 14.
You serious?
14.
That's an actual stat.
That is a real stat.
I mean, when you have Patrick Mahomes, he needs people to throw to, so I can understand why you would have 14 on the depth chart.
Well, I went through it the other night in the in my pregame show. So when you look at the receivers that they had from the year before, I think they carried 7. 5 of them on the roster right now are the same from last year.
Okay.
So they still have their starting 5 from last year. So nothing has changed for the Chiefs, receiver-wise.
So you have a bunch of guys competing for possibly 2 spots.
That's what I see, yeah. Lions defense held tough. Force another Chiefs punt. Ooh, ball checks. And down to around the 11-yard line. Lions are going to have some long field to work with here in the last 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Can they put together a drive and tie this ball game up? It is 16-9. Chiefs lead the game.
And this is why you put Hendon Hooker in this situation to see what he can do the last 2 minutes of a half.
So, Eric, what is your bet on this game? Are you plus 6.5? So you right now you're down half a point, I think, or you're down a whole point. Is
Eric,
that the bet? He bet. He did
on a preseason game. Isn't that like betting on wrestling?
the first play from scrimmage, Vaki takes it upfield for about 2.5 yards. I got to turn my air back on, man. It's getting stuffy in here. Maybe when I actually put the other AC in, you won't be able to hear it.
I can't hear it. Sud to dud, says Brendan Hurt. That's hey. You're not wrong. Oh man.
What? So hold on. Yeah, 6.5. I got you. Well, right now, Jake Bates is the reason why you're losing. Because of an extra point.
He says, I win $167 if Lions win. How much do you lose?
50.
$50?
Okay, so throughout this first half so far, Chef, what is your shining moments?
My shining moments right now is that the defense held up against the starters. To a certain degree, they look competitive. So, when Mahomes was out there were no touchdowns given up.
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted to see. That's it. Like, someone said that you should care about preseason's wins and losses. And again, anyone that ever says that to me, I will continue to tell you, I will never let you forget that we went 4-0 and then 0-16. The preseason wins and loss record does not matter. There's certain things that you want to see. You want to see competition. You want to see people balling out to make the roster. Once the regular season starts, all of the records are the same. And those are the ones that matter.
Well, right now, I think the one thing that we haven't seen a whole lot of, and do you guys get a lot of background noise when I turn on the AC? Like, can you hear it? I hear all the static.
I can't.
You can't hear it? That's all I hear is static.
It's kind of like when you're speaking on the mic, you kind of hear some, but other than that, no, you don't hear anything in the background.
Oh, hold on a sec.
God, Nate Sessions. Oh my God.
All right, well that was a nice pass play right there by Nate Sudfeld.
I hope Dan is watching Nate and going, we can't ever put this man in an actual football game.
Well, you'll see on this next play right after that one where it was actually pretty solid. And another one. Man, Vaki is just so damn good. He might be the best pick that I called in the early offseason ever. But I also called.
Will, I can't hear your audio.
You can't hear it? Uh-oh.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, on the whole drive, I guess they could just dump it down to Baki and let him do something. But obviously, they're playing soft coverage because it's a 2-minute drill. Now, why was the timeout called?
You still can't hear my audio?
That's an interesting strategy.
It's interesting that you can't hear me.
Oh, Will's gone. Where'd you go? Kneecap biting says, it's RB3 to me. Cancel your subscription to Netflix. I don't think you have to cancel your subscription to Netflix. I think they're probably going to keep 4 running backs. Yeah. I'm just not liking Nate Sudfeld being out there. I mean, Nate Sudfeld right now, this whole drive has been a Baki merchant. just throw a 2-yard pass to Baki so you can pad your stats. Yeah, Chris Jones is not even suited up. I knew he wasn't going to be playing because he's dealing with a shoulder stinger or something like that. So they weren't going to be what would you say? They're being cautious with him. The rider shop is so you guys can hear him. I can't hear him or see him. Can you guys still see him? On my screen, it's just me and an empty box. Yeah, Daryl Bell. So if you guys can still see him.
I'll be back in a minute.
What? That's why we call him the trash compactor. Okay, so most of you can't see Will, but you can hear him. Okay. See? Now he's a Jake Funk merchant. All the completed passes on this drive have been dump offs to the running back. I think there was one play where he threw it to a wide receiver. And to be clear, and I think I share the same sentiment with the chat. You know, Sudfeld scoring on this drive is bad in the sense that it allows him to make the roster, because if he makes the roster and he gets into an actual game, we just don't have a chance to win that game. That's the only issue. You know, we want to see players, you know, play well, perform well, make the roster, but it's just there's too many glimpses of what can go wrong, you know, if he gets into a game. So like the pass to Isaiah Williams, it's wide open receiver, just completely missed him.
First down for those of you that can hear me.
The interception that he threw and, you know, trying to force the ball to a receiver that wasn't open, throwing balls into triple coverage, you know, things like that. Ooh.
Can you hear me now or now? Yes?
Baki's doing it all. Baki has about 10 receptions on this drive.
Can you hear me? You can't hear me.
Oh, man.
And I don't know why.
But, you know, for you guys at home, just remember that this is Ben Johnson's offense now. So this is a glimpse of a drive that we could see from Jahmyr Gibbs. But it'll be Jahmyr Gibbs and Jared Goff, and Jahmyr Gibbs and Jared Goff will, you know, keep the balls up and, you know, off the ground, so he's not having to bend down and pick it up off of his shoelaces. Okay, I can see you now, Will. I still can't hear you, but I think they can hear you.
Yeah, I don't, something happened. I don't know what. How about now?
Yeah. We'll get ours fixed during halftime. I'm going to go put up a cup of coffee at when it goes to half. Yeah, Will, I can see you. I just can't hear you. But everyone else can hear you, so that's good. Oh, my God.
It just doesn't make any sense. Like, I hear it's like super loud to me. That was definitely holding on the offensive line.
Salty Pork Chop says Nate Sudfeld makes me want to see a therapist. I, like the last two passes were just awful. They were just awful. All righty. So I'm going to go ahead and get a cup of coffee. I will be right back. Here's a word from our sponsors.
After an exciting 2020, the rookies in Vets
Every day, thousands of people are discovering Uper Lights, Michigan's newest, funnest rock to go find on the shores of the Great Lakes. Don't go out with just any light. Try the Convoy C. From Uper Lights to give it a 20, but you fly.
Is here and you want the latest news and rumors on your Detroit Lions. Head to sportspider.com. That's sports, SPYDER.com, where you can get your Lions news and all your sports in one place. Man, this site is packed with your favorite podcasts, live news, articles from local writers, and insiders, all updating in real time. Not just the Lions, every major sports team, including MMA, UFC, and so much more. Don't want to waste time searching? Sign up for free. Create your ultimate sports news hub. You control what hits your feed at SportsSpider, your number one source for all your sports. Visit sportspider.com today, right after the show.
Every day, thousands of people are discovering Uper Lights, Michigan's newest, funnest rock to go find on the shores of the Great Lakes. Don't go out with just any light. Try the Convoy C8 from uperlights.com. It's guaranteed for life, and you'll find all the ones everyone else misses. Quality UV lights that are perfect for Uper Lights with prices starting as low as $20. Please make sure to visit uperlights.com for all your UV flashlight needs with the best guarantees on the market. Just what you wanted and not what you didn't. The best quality, the best guarantees, and the best UV flashlights from uperlights.com.
All right, do we got audio back yet? Okay. Should have audio back. For some reason, that noise gate is working overtime.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Do you have my audio back?
What'd I miss?
Do you have my audio back? You still can't hear me? I don't know why you wouldn't be able to hear me.
Just pop out and come back in and see if I can hear you.
I don't know. Everyone else can see and hear me, and it sounds like it's back to normal, but Roger says I'm very loud. That just doesn't make any sense. None of the loudness has changed. Like, none of it. I don't know where that would be coming from.
Will, can you still hear me? Chat, can you still hear me?
I can hear you just fine.
All right. So I'm going to pop out and come back in and see if you can hear me. Or see if I can hear you.
I don't know. Someone's calling me right now. I have no idea who that is. All right. So is my audio getting a little bit... It says MX Brio, and I think that's...
All right. Can you guys hear me now? Check, 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 check. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me. All right, I guess you cannot hear me in the chat. Okay, you hear me. All right, good. Where did Will go? You guys have to be you guys have to be our interpreters. So when Will says something to me in the chat, then you got to relay the message. Has anyone tried honey in their coffee? Thumbs up if you tried honey in your coffee. There goes that behind the back pass again. If you thought we were done seeing it, you were wrong. Rick says, I like coffee in my coffee. Most people do. Brandon Hurt has tried it. All right, now we have something we can watch. The second half is hooker time.
How about now? Still can't hear me?
Deuce Bigelow, number 2.
How about now? Oh, that's definitely an echo.
Ooh. That was a nice play. Like I said, those jet sweeps, guys, remember. Those are going to be JMO in the regular season. And some Khalif Raymond as well, probably. I think everybody practices the new kickoff scheme. You have to. Ooh, Mrs. Receiver hot. Missed him high.
Huh. Doesn't make any sense. Well, I guess it is what it is. We'll just try not to talk over each other, I guess. I'm just glad to see Hendon's
It's
back
refreshing
there.
when you see a quarterback, even when he misses a pass, you go, "Oh, that'll happen." But when it's Nate Sudfeld, it's just utter disdain. We have no patience for Nate Sudfeld. It's very weird that you guys can hear both of us, but we can't. And Will can hear me, but I just can't hear Will.
Well, we saw that coming. We saw that blitz coming there. That was everybody saw that a mile away. Why didn't the Lions? Untouched. What was that, Kobe Sorsdahl?
You guys, I don't know how you do it, Roger. I don't know how you do that.
Kobe Sorsdahl.
Drink coffee. It has to be heavily sweetened, lightened, all of that.
Lightened. So Kobe Sorsdahl obviously missed a huge block. That's not what we want to see. He can't be making those kinds of mistakes.
What's up with all the handoffs? Let's see Hooker. Unleash the Hooker.
Maurice Alexander would have been killed anyway if he caught that ball. So on the punt return at the 9-yard line, it's going to go all the way back to the house, man. That is a hell of a punt return. Good Lord. 40-yard return. Should have gone all the way. Man, does he got some wheels.
Yeah, let's sniff that one out.
Yeah, Roger, we're not real good because Chef can't hear me, so we can't have any conversation back and forth. I don't know what happened. I don't know how he can't hear me.
Homemade pumpkin spice sweetener. That's not good. Oh, okay. Will's back.
Can you hear me now? You hear me?
I can hear you. Nice and hot.
Well,
Pause.
I've got two Shure microphones now, apparently.
Okay.
Don't know how.
I don't either. But we hear you. You're back. Well, you were never gone for them, but you were for me now.
Yeah, because in the control room, when I just thought about it, I'm like, the only way you can't hear me is if there's something wrong in the control room.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there and checked it, and I have two sources for the same microphone.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it doubled me up.
Well, it's often good to double up, but sometimes it's bad.
Jesus.
Put a book.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
I'm very sure.
On the next play, I heard Dan Campbell's calling the raw dog. Let's go, Hendon. Let's go. So anyway, you I don't know if you obviously didn't hear me, but Kobe Sorsdahl missed a big block there, which
on the screenplay.
Yeah, I mean everyone saw that defensive blitz coming, and clearly they got right through into the backfield. And then off the screen to Maurice Alexander, I don't think that there was a missed block there, but I guess there could have been with Manu.
So you're saying
Manu or Alexander would have been killed anyway had he caught the ball.
Yeah. So you were saying that Kobe Sorsdahl missed on the handoff to Zonovan Knight.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think Manu missed anything on it. I just think that they sniffed out the screen.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, he wasn't anywhere near the quarterback. It's just
Yeah.
he got his hand up.
Yeah.
I don't even know who Oladokun is or Oladokun. I've never heard of this.
He's on our team?
No. Chiefs quarterback.
Oh, okay.
And now they say they can barely hear me. Let me double check my volume. Hold on. Everything changed. Yeah, I'm way down. There we go.
Oladokun.
Now I'm back up with the rest of the people. Oh, maybe not. Let me get up.
How much you want to bet this Oladokun guy is better than Nate Sudfeld?
Well, he probably is. Yeah.
So hey, if he gets cut,
pick him up.
Yeah.
Pick him up.
Never heard of him, like ever.
Me neither. I probably should have.
Yeah.
All right. Now I think we've got it back. It only took an hour to get everything back together, but whatever. Someone keeps calling me. I'll know who it is. So if you're someone in the chat, just tell me you're calling me so I'll answer it. Otherwise, I won't answer it right now.
It's definitely not me.
No, it's a local number.
Yeah. I have a local number too. International man of mystery.
That's right.
I can call you from around the world and you think I'm calling you from right in your backyard.
Yeah, Google Voice is good for that.
Mm-hmm. You're giving up my secrets. Don't do that.
All right, so we're back in it. 16-12. Lions down by 4. 3rd and 9 for the Chiefs. Third quarter, 10 minutes, 26 seconds left. Long pass by Oladokun, and it was high. Surprised they didn't throw a flag there, but that was a non-catchable ball. They probably could have called something. Who's 2-4? No, actually, that was good defense. Just caught the end of it. Just looked like it.
Gilmore is 24.
Okay. I don't have a roster in front of me. Got a fair catch at the 11-yard line by Isaiah Williams. Clear catch. Corrals the ball, going to commercial. It looks like Lions will be out with Hendon Hooker here for a second series opportunity to see what this guy can do. Can the Lions come back in the third quarter, hang on in the fourth with Hendon? So you guys tell me in the chat. I want to know right now. Y for yes, N for no. Hendon Hooker throws a touchdown pass on this drive. Chef, we were supposed to, did someone tweet you about doing the giveaway for Twitter?
Yes. So I think it was a helmet giveaway.
Yeah. Do we have the names?
So that was when you said, okay, follow me, subscribe.
Right.
So let's see. I can pull it up on Twitter.
Yeah.
To see who.
You got to see who followed you.
Who followed.
There's 10 reposts. All right, so it looks like there's Binder Builder.
Let me see here.
Wayne Rogers. Grass and Dirt. Who makes up these names?
The people.
Art Cooper. That sounds like a legit name. Matt Morzinski. Jeff
So
Doreen.
Grass and Dirt is at Advice Fantasy. So I don't know. The Grass and Dirt was just the nickname that he came up with.
Oh. So it looks like there's about 10 names in here that were in on this giveaway.
Okay.
All right. Let me see if I can figure out how to do the wheel.
Art Cooper, Celine 313 was one of them. Miami 6. Oh, did Miami 6 follow?
You got to check your Twitter for that.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking in the notifications. I don't see a follow from Miami 6.
All right. So when you find out who did, just tell me the names. I'll put it in the wheel spin thing here, and then we'll do it. And then we're going to be giving away some grill covers. Of course, it's getting towards fall. You want to make sure those grills are protected all winter long. So Charbroil has provided us with some grill covers that we're going to be giving away today. And don't forget that your local sponsor of today's stream, even though today's stream has been kind of iffy, not iffy Malafonwu, but iffy, is Pro Sports Zone. So check out Pro Sports Zone today at the Laurel Park Place Mall there in Livonia, Michigan. Get all of your favorite memorabilia, signed, autographed, certificate of authenticity, the best sports clothes that I've seen anywhere in any store. Like, forget Dick's. If Dunham's is even around, forget them too. Go to this guy. Go see John Yu at Pro Sports Zone. He's got everything that you want and nothing that you don't, according to Eric Rintamaki. He's got all the goods, man. He's got great stuff. Hard to find stuff too. Matter of fact, the Axel Foley jacket, he probably had a dozen of them.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all should have got me one of those, man.
Yeah, they're only $500.
Oh, only?
These are the legit ones. These aren't those knockoff $140 ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are legit leather, suede, or whatever the arms are. Full wool.
Yeah, I had a nice one of those. It was Carolina blue with like cream sleeves. It was nice.
I bet you had cream on the sleeves. All right, so what do we got for names?
Cream color. All right, so we have Paul Mast. Miami 6 did follow.
Oh, one at a time. One at a time. Paul Mast. Miami 6.
Binder Builder.
Binder Builder or Binder Builder?
It's Binder.
Binder.
It's Binder. Binder.
Binder.
Binder.
Oh, we got the nice little fakey rollout by Hendon Hooker for the strike to Isaiah Williams on the first down.
Hey, man, that's what we like to see.
Yeah, his feet move well. All right, who's next?
There's Wayne Rogers.
Wayne Rogers.
Art Cooper.
Art Cooper, come on down.
Celine 313.
Celine Dion.
I can't stand Celine Dion. Matt Mrozynski.
Merzinski. Who's next?
And I think Jeff Doring.
You think?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because
how do you spell? I'm butchering these last names. So Jeff.
So Doering.
And then Merzinski, was it Mrzin?
Mrozinski.
I was close. Anybody else?
We got Whitney.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney M54.
Okay.
We have John Livingston.
John Livingston. Oh, nice pass by Hendon Hooker over the middle. Picks up 10 yards on the play. Man, what was a first down backed us up. Must have been an offensive holding. I didn't see it. So Patrick Mahomes is now talking. Is he talking about the behind the pack pass again? Like, I could do that,
Probably.
bro. It's not hard.
Probably.
And mine would look better. I'm just saying. And I'm old and broken.
I've done it before, but never in an NFL football game.
Yeah, I think that's the difference. That's about the only difference between me and Pat Mahomes. I mean,
Yeah. So then we have, I believe, Ethan would be the last one to follow for this. So Ethan at Detroit or DET Sports Ethan.
I just put Ethan Detroit Sports.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Detroit Sports fan. All right. That is it for that giveaway.
All right, let me Let me get it loaded up here. Whoops.
Look at that, man. It's just having competent quarterback play. A guy steps up on 3rd and 6, and he has a wide open wide receiver, and he throws it to him for the first down. I mean, can you ask for more from your backup quarterback?
Wheel is spinning, and it looks like it is Wayne Rogers that is going to win. Congratulations, Wayne.
Hey.
Thank you for playing. So, look, when we tell you guys to like, follow, share, of course, like the stream. But when we tell you to like, follow, share on Twitter and, subscribe to the channels, you get to win helmets. You get to win, cool prizes like T-shirts or hats or whatever we're giving away. Or I've even got loyal fan club stuff from, being a loyal member for the Lions. I got all sorts of stuff. So Wayne Rogers will be sure to reach out to you on Twitter. Congratulations for winning, and thanks again for subscribing and being part of the solution to help this channel grow. Appreciate it. All right, now we're back. All right, do me a favor. Let's whoever's in the chat right now that would like to play, just put the number 1 in the chat if you would like to play for a Charbroil grill cover. I got multiple sizes, small, medium, large, extra large, to cover any type of grill, even some pellet style grills. So just put the number 1 in the chat if you would like to play. And at 6:20, we will compile the names and throw it in, and then we will draw. I will have to ship it to you, so you will just have to send us an address. Ooh, so the Kansas City Chiefs, obviously were not dumb enough to let that one happen again. Jones sniffed out the play. Isaiah Williams taken down in the backfield for about a 3-yard loss.
Mm-hmm. At least it wasn't Chris Jones.
Come on, Hendon. Let's toss a strike. Oh, another short pass. Come on, man. Come on, Ben. Dial it up.
I mean, I understand the game plan. You got to give him his confidence,
Yeah, but still, man, we need to go downfield. This dink dunk stuff, I feel like all they're trying to do is set up Jake Bates. That's all they're really trying to do today.
And then he,
Well, it's fine. Look, I get it. It's 3rd and 14, so now we're passing.
But I'm saying, like, when I'm talking about the running back, like, come on, dude. It's a pass out into the flats. You have to catch that.
Well, Dries Fountain takes the pass over the middle for about a short 7-yard gain. Look, it was a beautiful pass by Hendon. He put the ball where it needed to be, but again, we're talking dink and dunk type stuff here.
But see, the thing is, what we're seeing from Hendon, which is what we didn't see from Nate Sudfeld, is he's giving his receivers the opportunity to run with the football.
Yeah, I mean, he's allowing them, he's catching them in stride. All right, Jake Bates is on the field. He's attempting what should be a what? Where's he at? The 25. But what, about a 32-yarder? And he drills it.
Hey. 2 for 2 on field goals.
And he drills it. For some reason.
Or is he 3 for 3?
No, he's definitely got 3.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3.
So that would have been, that was a 32-yarder. I had it right.
Unleash the motel. Here we go. One more time. Let's go. Let's see the behind the back pass.
Goodness.
Look at Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz. Oh, geez, gosh.
I'm gonna go film me doing behind the back passes today. I'm gonna go grab a T-shirt and I'm gonna write a big 1-5 on the front of it.
Hey, I might do the same thing.
And then I'm gonna write my age on the back of it.
I got a football in my car right now, but I got soccer today, so I probably won't be doing that.
I'll just use this one. Just use the one that I can actually hold.
Yeah.
It's a Brady ball.
You don't want to do that.
No air in it.
Oh, okay. Imagine complaining about no air in a ball because you're getting roasted. But like it had to be no air in the ball. I mean, it's 50 to 14 in a playoff game. That's why we're so upset.
What's 50 to 14?
Didn't they like were putting up major points on the Colts, and that's why they were like, you got to check those balls. No, you got to check your corners not being able to cover the receivers.
Oh, we know there was no air in there.
Yeah.
J-Rod says NFL sized football. I can throw any ball.
But my point is, even if there's no air in the ball, what does that have to do with your coverage abilities? If receivers aren't open, they're not going to catch the balls, whether they're fully inflated or fully deflated.
Well, no, I think the biggest thing is contested catches. So if you're able to squeeze that ball, it was cold. Remember, it was like freezing. And so if you're able to squeeze the ball, obviously the ball's not going to bounce off your hands like it normally does. Wow, our punt coverage and kickoff coverage is terrible. That is the second straight return to the 50-yard line.
Yeah,
absolutely terrible. Dave Fitt better get it fixed.
Yeah.
Who's 48?
Yeah, that's Strickland.
Yep, he's terrible. He ran all the way down the field and then looked up like, "Oh, you're running by me." Got to have your head up, man. You got to be scanning down the field.
Jake Bates was backing up like, "Come on, somebody get him. I'm not trying to tackle."
No, you make a business decision, man. See ya. It's preseason.
Yeah, we don't want him tackling.
Nope.
We want to keep those legs,
Ooh, I like that play. That was nice there. The guy that he got in on the tackle too, man. Who was that? It would be really helpful if I could see numbers. I don't know why I'm having trouble seeing the Lions numbers, but I don't know if it's the new jerseys.
I mean, the best uniforms in the league.
Yeah, but sometimes, man, the numbers don't pop. And their jerseys seem to be.
Oh, that was Jefferson. Looks like he hurt his hand on that too.
No, I'm talking about the defensive lineman.
Oh, okay. Where did Sky Moore come from? I just feel like he's
Sky Moore. He came from small time school, didn't he?
I'm thinking he must have.
I thought he was from a Michigan school at one point, or was it a Carolina college? No, I think it was West. I think it was Western or Western Michigan.
Western Michigan. Yeah, it sounds familiar. Shout out Broncos.
Roll that boat.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I started saying that.
My sister's a Bronco.
My dad's a Bronco.
Oh, yeah.
So that it must have been Kyle Pecco that I saw. So middle right of the defense, it looked like Kyle Pecco was really driving that tackle back, and he's doing it again right now. That guard, who is that? And there's Batu Betts getting in the backfield, chasing him. Man, Betts got some wheels.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the wheels.
Yeah, Tara Lockwood was thinking the same thing. Was thinking it was Malik Jefferson, but you were talking about something else.
Yeah, on the previous play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't a linebacker. It was a lineman.
Yeah. I like how Betts, broke down and didn't just run past him.
Yep. Why does Andy look befuddled?
Carson Woods just looks so comfortable. Like, I've got this backup job in the bag.
Yeah, it's really surprising that the Lions didn't go after somebody like that.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they knew what they had with Hooker. I guess that's why they're comfortable just keeping Sudfeld around as the emergency quarterback.
J-Rod, why did you get booted out? What happened?
Like when you're watching the broadcast, if someone makes a big play, a big tackle, knifes in, tackle for loss, keep the camera on them for just a split second longer.
Ooh, that's a fumble. Lions chase down Carson Wentz. What looked to be a sack, and then he tossed the ball. That should have been
No, that's not that's what is his name? Olobokund?
Or whatever his last name is. Yeah, not Wentz, sorry.
Michael Olowokande.
Oladokun.
Yeah.
But anyway, he was outside of the pocket, but he just kind of threw the ball behind his head.
Chucked it. Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be
I mean, is that considered a fumble since he chucked it backwards towards the line of scrimmage?
It didn't get to the line of scrimmage. But it has to be
saying like it was a backwards pass, but it was forward. You know what I mean? Like it was backwards for him because he was facing the wrong direction.
Yeah, but even a forward pass that doesn't get to the line of scrimmage is still a fumble. Free ball.
Are you sure?
Yes. The pass has to go over the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about that one. So if I'm 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage and I throw a ball 9 yards straight forward, wouldn't that just be an incomplete pass?
If it crosses the line of scrimmage. You can throw the pass behind you. You can throw it laterally if you catch it and run with it. Right? If you're behind the line, if the receiver's behind the line, the running back's behind the line, and you throw it to them, they have to be
No, I understand a traditional backwards pass. If that hits the turf from anywhere, that's a fumble. But I'm saying for him, because I was just saying he threw it backwards, but it was a forward pass because he was facing the wrong direction. That's what I'm saying. So it's like if you turn around and your back is facing the line of scrimmage and you just tuck it over your back, that's kind of what he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you. I'm trying to look up the rule.
Because yeah, if you're facing the line of scrimmage, even if you throw it in the dirt forward behind the line of scrimmage, that's not a fumble. It's an incomplete pass. Because that's like people do that all the time. Like you'll be running a screen and you don't see what you want, so you throw it at the running back's feet. Up, it's 3rd and 1,000,000. Let's see what happens. All righty. I am pleasantly surprised about this 3rd and 1,000,000 defense that we are running, and we are not giving up the first downs. Because last season that was the problem.
Yeah, and especially 2nd and 3rd team defense. Now we got caught a couple of times today.
Mm.
You know, we got caught a couple of times, but a couple of big runs, one big pass.
Yeah. To be clear, for me, 3rd and 1,000,000 is like 3rd and 19 plus. Like those are situations where you should never give up a first down. Unless you just get beat over the top for like a 50-yard bomb. Which you obviously shouldn't.
I don't know why I can't find this rule, but there's some rule that if the ball doesn't travel beyond the line of scrimmage, I don't know why my brain isn't working today.
Mm-hmm.
If the ball does not travel beyond the line of scrimmage, that it is a free ball. Like,
just think back to Matthew Stafford, right?
Why can't I find it?
Matthew Stafford throwing a screen pass, doesn't like what he sees, throws it in the dirt because it's a forward pass. I think you're thinking of like the intentional grounding rule. But a forward pass should never be a fumble. So my only question about the Olawokun guy was because he was facing away from the line of scrimmage. You know what I'm saying? And he threw it over his head towards the line of scrimmage, but technically it was backwards. That was my question about him.
That should have been intentional grounding.
Yeah. It should have been, yeah. But did they credit him with the sack, or did they call it a fumble?
I don't know why I keep saying the word fumble. It's intentional grounding.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking. That's why I said it.
I don't know why I kept saying that. It's intentional grounding. If you throw the ball and it doesn't go near a receiver and it doesn't get beyond the line, it's intentional grounding.
Yeah. But that's what did they credit, because I didn't have the game audio up. So did they credit him with a sack, or did they call it a fumble, or what? Because it was like 3rd and 24 after that.
Say that again.
I said because I didn't have the game audio up, I didn't see, did they credit him with a sack? Did they call it a fumble? Because I didn't see a flag, but it was 3rd and 24 after that.
I don't know. I was looking stuff up, so I missed it too.
Yeah. So obviously the loss of yardage was there, but I just didn't know how it happened. All right, Hendon Hooker, let's see if he can engineer a 90-yard drive like he did last week. They didn't score on that one, but, they scored. They got their 3 points.
All right, we'll try this again. If Hendon, how many people we have in right now? We probably don't have a whole lot of people in watching, do we?
Let's see. It says 34 watching right now.
34. I'm surprised we had 34 people stick through all the crap that I had.
Oh my goodness. Tom Kennedy got a hospital ball.
Well, these Chiefs are starting to sniff out what we're doing because it seems like we keep running the same plays. I can't believe that we're within 1 point right now.
Yeah, our defense, has competed.
All right, so it's 16-15. Chiefs are up by 1 because Jake Bates missed an extra point earlier. 14 or 12 minutes, 30 seconds left in the game. Hooker drops back. Oh, he takes off with the ball, finds a seam, slides. He's going to be just short of the first down.
Hey, but that's progress. Sliding.
Yeah,
his mother will be proud.
The Chiefs let up on him too.
Yeah. That's good sportsmanship.
Yeah.
Don't kill
Man, that stadium is empty.
I wouldn't be sitting outside 97-degree heat watching backups either.
These guys are sucking some wind, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Hendon, oh, Jesus.
So next week we have the Steelers, right?
Yep, Steelers at home.
Do we see any of the starters?
No, I got to watch this play, though, because I didn't like the way that Hendon went down here. That was almost a leg. Oh, my. Oh, my. He is so lucky. His right knee was about to bend in half. And if his cleat would have been stuck in the ground, it would have been curtains. Lions get the punt away. It's received at about the 7-yard line. Good punt coverage this time. This guy obviously has never received a ball before because he didn't know what to do. Lions hold them up at the 20. All right, let's get this wheel going. I see all the ones in there. I think there's about 6 of you guys. We got J-Rod, Van Halen, Brandon Hurt, Daryl Bell, Eric Myers. Looks like you guys would love to have a new... One of you guys would love to have a new grill cover for the fall and winter months. Keep that grill looking good. Let me pull this thing in.
Eric says slip and slide hooker. So apparently on the Bears Hard Knocks, when they were playing slip and slide, that's what they were doing. They were working on sliding technique.
Oh, shoot.
And we just thought that they were in there being dysfunctional.
I don't know why. I pulled it in before. Why is it being stupid? Try it again.
So I have a theory as to why I get free NFL games in Australia.
Why is that?
Because they recently opened up an NFL academy here.
An NFL academy?
Yes.
For what?
Probably like high school players and stuff like that to get them into the international pipeline earlier.
We're trafficking football players now. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see who's going to win. It's just legal trafficking. That's all.
Yeah, Jordan Mailata was down here to open it up.
All right. DLR Van Halen. You are tonight's winner. Send us your address to mailbag@rockedon.com. And of course, if you are local, I'll be more than happy to just meet up with you if you're near the Grand Rapids or Kalamazoo, Gun Lake, or anywhere in between that area. Byron Center, Middleville, Rockford, somewhere within 40 miles or so of Grand Rapids, I'd meet you. Otherwise, just send us an address to mailbag@rockdown.com and we will get your gift sent out.
Yeah, Kalamazoo is where I live, quote unquote, when I come back to the States.
Yeah, good work.
Did you hear that Jim Harbaugh offered Colin Kaepernick a job?
No.
Yeah, on the coaching staff.
Interesting. It'd be great.
But I guess Colin didn't take it.
Of course not, because he's full of shit. Dude, he's been offered all sorts of things. It's like, I think he did a lot of this stuff eventually because, it was almost like things were just too good for him. Like he was getting offers left and right for things. And he just, I don't know, man. Sometimes when you make a lot of noise, like do something, like finish it, see it through. And he did a lot of good, man. He really did.
Yeah.
But he should have taken one of those jobs. He wanted to be a starter. He didn't want to be a backup. Like, dude, you won. Like get in there.
Yeah.
Go take an opportunity.
Like you sued the NFL and then you still got an opportunity to get back into the NFL.
Right. Oh, wow. Lofted pass over the Lions defense. And this guy's going to run all the way down to the end zone. Touchdown. Kansas City Chiefs. Oladokun throws a touchdown pass before Hendon Hooker.
And that was on Gilmore.
Yep. And he looks like he's just out there trotting around, dude. Like he wasn't even running that hard. And then until the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would have loved to have seen Colin back in the league, dude. Like a backup spot would have been phenomenal, because injuries happen all the time.
Yeah.
He had such a great arm.
He did.
And he could run. But I mean, as obviously as time wore on, he's probably losing a little bit of his legs,
Yeah. I mean, and even when he did that public workout, he didn't look like he was in football shape.
Probably wasn't. I don't know.
Like not even close to football shape. He probably would have needed like an entire year just to get back in shape. I mean, but at that point, he had been. How long has he been out of the league? What was it? 2014.
It's been almost 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years. I mean, it's probably a situation where his mind is telling him that he can still do it, but then his mind is the one side of his brain is telling him he can still do it, and the other side of his brain is being realistic. Like, come on, you can't do this. Because he was just talking about, I would love an opportunity to get back in the NFL. And Jim Harbaugh was probably like, yeah, okay, as a coach, we can let you back in, no problem.
Well, he's got to be, how old is he now? Probably 32?
Yeah, he's got to be.
He's got to be up there.
34, maybe. Let me see.
All right, let me look at some stats for the game right now. So I couldn't see in the last defensive stand was Broderick Martin still in there?
He's 36.
30. Yeah, he's done. He hasn't played football in like 8 years.
Yeah.
Or however long it's been. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. 36 and you want to come back and do what?
Yeah, be a coach, man. Just do something.
Yeah.
You still go pull down a couple $100,000 a year just being a coach.
I mean, he could have gone to the UFL. I mean, there were just things that he could have done. No, I understand that you don't want to go to the UFL at the age of 32. You know, whenever it came back into 33.
Well, I think that's why a lot of people questioned whether he even wanted to play football again.
Exactly.
You know, like, because the opportunities were there and he didn't do anything with it.
Yeah.
But I would take him all day over Sudfeld. All day. All freaking day.
Bro,
Come on. Come on over to Detroit.
I don't think there are too many quarterbacks right now that I wouldn't take over Nate Sudfeld.
Oladokun just made my list.
Exactly. Like I'm saying, when he gets cut, just bring him in. Because he's most likely going to get cut. I mean, they've got Carson Wentz, you know.
So once again, I mean, Sudfeld is like 50% completion rate. He almost threw 200 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. Oladokun was 6 of 7 of 99 for a TD.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big change. How come Hendon Hooker's not throwing the ball? Why are we just straight handing off the ball every time?
I don't know. Maybe that's part of the protecting him from himself. They feel like the more he drops back, the more the opportunity he has to run and get injured.
All right, so Kamal Hayden's in the game for the Chiefs. Excuse me. Number 17. So watch Kamal Hayden. He was my dark horse, man. Loved his work. There we go. Short pass over the middle. Completed. Lions get a first down.
Hayden's a corner?
Yeah, Hayden's a corner.
That's a receiver number.
Well, you got to remember in camp, the numbers don't mean anything.
Yeah, that's why Ennis Rickshaw is going to be number 1 to start the season.
There we go. I'm catching a yawn. Headed Hooker. Toss pass. Left flats goes north for about 33 yards. Isaiah Williams, 37 yards. Sorry. Oh my God. Show the behind the back play one more time. See if I don't drive to Kansas City. And then I'm just going to all around the stadium, I'm just going to throw behind the back passes.
Oh man.
Hooker gets right up, gets back to the line. Finds a short right pass to Calhoun. 10 for 12 yards all the way down to the Kansas City 10. Lions are in scoring position.
This is how you know it's preseason when they're showing plays like during the broadcast. Like you're showing more Travis Kelce and behind the back plays than you're actually showing the game that's happening.
For me, I'd rather see the Matthew Stafford no look passes. I mean, those are tough passes. You know, a little behind the back pass. Come on. That play doesn't exist in a game. And even if it does, the guy's got to be open.
Yeah. I mean, the Chiefs will run something like that, especially, but they're the ones that popularize that little, shovel pass to the running back or the tight end that's trailing the back of the play. And no one's expecting it because everyone is looking this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or it was the Patrick Mahomes, like I call it the jump and dump, where he would jump and then just kind of dump it over top of the line, Yeah. Where he would run up and jump and dump. That's what I called it. I don't know what they call it.
It's
Parker,
a jump pass.
Yeah, Parker Hess just put down a nice block in the backfield after running in motion. I really like Parker Hess, man. I think that he's starting to make a case for himself these last 2 weeks that he can be reliable in a blocking game for sure, and he'll get lucky every once in a while and catch one.
So I'm kind of puzzled with the usage of James Mitchell because it's like He'll come in, you'll throw a pass to him, he'll catch it, and then you won't see him for the rest of the game. So I'm not sure.
Touchdown, Hendon Hooker.
Let's get it.
Yep, with his legs though.
He had to get one because Nate said he'll get one.
Well, he didn't see anything open, and I was just about to say it too, that whatever we're calling offense wise, when Hendon gets down deep into the red zone like this, we just stall out. And he had what looked like Caden Davis. Somebody was wide open up in the left corner, wide open, and he just decided to pull it and run it. Yeah. Lions going for 2. Parker Hess lined up as an H-back. Looks like Jake Funk in the eye. Fake the handoff. Funk picks up the block. Hendon Hooker gets sacked. Get rid of it. Oh, Hendon. He almost took another head bouncing off the old turf. Yeah. Who was that? Jake Funk missed the block. Big time. Those types of whiplash tackles, man, they get you.
I mean, there's got to be like some protest that you have. Like, I'm the backup quarterback, but I'm going to go in with, all of these backup guys that are not going to be on the team, and I'm going to get killed. Jake Funk just ran up there and was just like, all right, let's dance a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to commit to this pass pro. I'm just going to dance with you and see if I can delay you from getting to my quarterback. Well, it didn't work.
Yeah, Salty and a few others in the chat. Looks like, Salty was talking about Sorsdahl missed the block to completely let whoever tackled Hooker. I didn't see the number.
It was number 50.
He got through the line.
Yeah, Funk had the opportunity. That's what I'm saying. He was just up there dancing with him. It's like, stick your head in there and block the guy. Yeah,
you've got to commit, man. You've got to go straight into it.
Yeah.
Straight into it. Lay a shoulder in there.
That's your job on that play. And he didn't do his job. J. Rod said Hooker wanted his first NFL TD. Okay, let it be. Hey, man. I can't argue with it.
Well, so far, Uberlights is back in the hunt. How many minutes?
5 minutes left?
Yeah, there's not many.
Yeah. 1 second. I got to make sure my son is up getting ready. I shall be right back.
Man, our coverage is suspect. So we got holding on the Kansas City Chiefs on the return. There's 5 minutes, 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's 23-21. Lions need to stop if they want to come back in this game. I know Chef said it a few times today, but I am too pleasantly surprised at the early work that our defensive line did. Now, we didn't get a ton of sacks in, but didn't I say in the pregame that Betts was going to get a sack? Pretty sure I did. He got a sack. stick around here long enough, you learn I'm not wrong very often, but I take them on the face when I am wrong. So I'm glad to see Betts finally had a decent day today. He was definitely moving around quite a bit. A lot of action early. Good pressure at times. And then at times his feet kind of were all over the place. But he settled down and he was able to make a play today, which affected the game. You know, you're turning a third down opportunity for the Chiefs into a fourth down punt. Mitchell Lagood stepped up nice today. So we'll be talking about all this probably right after in the post-game show, but it's good showing.
Yeah. All right. So Ian Book is in there. So I'm guessing if the Chiefs are keeping 3 quarterbacks, our newest target to add to the roster is not going to be available.
Yeah, Broderick Martin still in there, still going at it.
Scar Blaze says he's blowing it up.
And he did, man. He just had a power tackle right there on the runner. This is what I love about Broderick Martin. And these are the types of things that you're going to see and probably hear next week from the All-22 when he comes on, is that Broderick takes up 2 gaps, right? This is a gap and a half scheme. So you're fitting your gap to your right or you're fitting your gap to your left, and then you're going an extra half of a gap to the next man over wherever you're lined up, whatever your gap assignment is, right? Broderick takes up 2 to 2.5 gaps. And on that play, he was moving to the right and then pushed his guard to the left and then snagged the running back and slammed him into the ground. So he made a play across 2 gaps to get to the running back and to get him down. That's exactly what we were looking for out of a 3rd round project with that kind of size. He had the talent, right? He was a project. Imagine where he's going to be if he stays healthy in year 3.
Yep.
Did you see the opening that I put together today? I was trying to work on this new intro. It's not even close to being done, but did you see the last picture of some of the pictures?
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh, let me pull a couple of down. I got some amazing pictures of Broderick Martin.
Okay.
You're going to love these. I'll make a quick Canva real quick for you.
All right.
Yeah, I'll put it up. I'll put it up for everybody.
I came in at like 6:05, so
turn your head. That was out of bounds, but they got to turn their head, man. Come on.
Yeah. Oh, I see Bo playing in there.
Who's Bo? Oh, Bo play. I don't even know. I keep forgetting he's even on our team.
Well, I mean, he's been on the team for like 3 days, so
yeah, don't know who he is.
I just recognized the name from doing the video.
Sometimes it's just not worth investing the time to learn about somebody.
Yeah,
they're not going to be around.
Yeah.
But I also said the same. I also said the same thing about Sudfeld.
Yeah. Did you see the movie Office Space?
The movie Office Space?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Wow, it's a classic.
I thought it was a show.
No, it was a movie. No, you're thinking of The Office.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a movie called Office Space. So there was a guy in there, and he was Indian. So they brought him in. I guess.
Ooh, there we go. Hold on. Time out here. Lions come up with a play here.
All right.
It caused the fumble, and it looks like the Chiefs got it back.
Chiefs got it back, yeah. So they were gonna lay the guy off, and they were trying to pronounce his last name, and they were like, not gonna be here anymore. So,
Oh, that's great. I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Like, don't say it. Don't say it.
no.
No.
So that's what that you reminded me of when you were talking about not investing the time to learn the names.
Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Got to show me something.
Yeah, Ian Book, man. You know, that's a killer when you're a young quarterback, man, just trying to make a roster and you can't get a snap. He's probably down there like, man, I just lost my roster spot.
There we go. There we go. Get that ball. Oh, come on. Nice play by the Lions defense. Who was it? 53? Is that a good?
53 is not a good. A good is 50.
All right. So it looks like, Pascal. I'm sorry. It's Josh Pascal, 93.
93.
So 93 gets back, gets a strip sack. Beauplan picks it up and brings it down to about the 6-yard line.
There you go. See? Beauplan's making some plays now.
Let me remind you, this is a strip sack by Pascal. Beauplan just picked it up.
I got it. I'm just saying maybe you were a little premature and not knowing his name. That's all.
Something tells me that's not the case.
I know he wanted to score on that one, though, for sure. That was a nice strip by Pascal.
Yep. Now we got Hendon Hooker taking the ball at the 7-yard line, hands it off to Jake Funk. Jake Funk up to the 4. There you go. How about those pictures?
That's a big dude, bro.
Oh, Broderick Martin posing half nude. I mean, he's thinned up.
That's a big man.
Way to be, Broderick. No shame in your game, buddy.
Yeah.
And congratulations on the baby too, Broderick.
Yeah. Is that his wife? Are they married?
I would assume so, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know people's personal situations.
Yeah.
You know, that's the one thing that, you know, whether you're in media or not in media, like, media people need to stay as far away from these people's personal lives as possible, and they just can't. Like, just let them be football players. You know what I mean? Just let them. That's it. You know, cut it off right there.
Well, that's a conversation for people wanting the access. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So they're just giving them what they want. I mean, I could care less as long as you're not a criminal off the field. What you do and your time off the field.
Hold on a sec. Here we go. Hooker takes the ball. It's 3rd. Oh, no. We got a fumbled handoff here. It appeared that the Lions would have got it back, but who knows what happens underneath this pile.
Yeah.
I mean, we fell right on it. I mean, I don't, this is some garbage. Kansas City gets the ball. The 5-yard line.
What I learned as a running back, the fumbled exchange is always your fault.
Yes, typically. Let me see. Nope, that was bad placement by Hendon. Hendon did not look the ball into his chest, and Hendon put it up on towards his left shoulder. Hendon was fumbling it when it was going to Zonovan Knight, but Zonovan fell right on top of it. There is no way that that's not our ball.
You gotta hold on to that thing under the pile.
but now they've called it towards Kansas City. There's no way they're going to overturn it. But you can clearly see the Lions have the ball when he's on the ground, and then it's ripped out of him.
Yeah, it was between his legs.
So that's BS, man. Now there's the plays that make you worry about Hendon Hooker, and that he's not thinking right. That's a bad. He knew that was going to be a handoff. You got to look it in. Yep, you're right though. I mean, the running back, it's 9 times out of 10, they're the ones that got to get the arms open. They got to see it. They got to clamp it. But the quarterback's got to have control of the ball, and he's got to put it in the basket.
And dude, I had a play in high school where my quarterback hit me in the elbow, and I got chewed out for it. And I was like, he hit me in the elbow.
There we go. Nice.
It wasn't even in the
play
pocket.
by the Lions defense there. Chris Smith steps up, makes a nice tackle behind the line for Chiefs loss on the play.
Let's go.
2 minutes and 9 seconds left in the game here. Looks like both sides have a full complement of timeouts, possibly. Nope, one apiece.
It's 2-minute warning.
Almost.
All right.
Chiefs take the ball back, and that ball is thrown out of bounds. Man, that was going to be a sack. A lot of pressure up the middle for the Lions. So Peter, I would call that one on Hooker, man. I don't call that one on Knight. Yeah. You could make an argument for either way, but when you look at how Hendon was handing that ball off, he never had control, and he was bobbling it into Knight's arms, and then he put it up towards his left shoulder. That ball has to be right on the sternum. Yeah.
I didn't understand how he got it so far outside of the pocket.
What do you mean?
The pocket that you have to make.
Oh,
as a running back.
Yeah, he was bobbling it.
Yeah.
All right, another pass goes out of bounds on 3rd and 11. Gilmore with some decent coverage downfield. So the Chiefs are going to have to punt. Lions still have a chance. They've got one timeout. It is now the 2-minute warning. Pittsburgh and Buffalo just kicked off. They better not have switched this game in the last 2 minutes.
Well, if they do, I can tell you what happens.
That is some garbage. Yeah, there you go, Peter. He saw the same thing now. Yeah, so I mean, something like that. If Hendon's bobbling the ball, I mean, he has to learn. I got to eat it.
Eat it, yeah.
I've got to eat it, and whether that means he pulls it in and he starts running with it, or he pulls it in and throws it out and gets rid of it. Wow, what a beautiful tackle by Bills number 7. That looked like a football play.
As opposed to the plays that they were not making last week against the Bears.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, that looks like a mugshot for his Pittsburgh Steelers photo.
Well, fortunately, I'm still at the Chiefs game.
Yeah, apparently I'm watching the Steelers now.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Maybe it's just for the 2-minute warning, but they might have switched me. Here, you know what? I can go back to the local station. I'll go back to the local station.
I definitely think they switched you.
Oh, wait. It doesn't look like it's there either.
So I won't be here for the post game show this time around because I got to take my son to the soccer game right after this.
Where's NFL Network?
Brandon Hurt says, "Did you see Fields catching passes?"
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I said that last week that he was taking snaps at receiver.
Well, that's what Russell Wilson said. He said he can be successful in a non-quarterback role.
Who said that?
Russell Wilson. Once he said that, I was like, oh boy, this is going to be an interesting situation in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, if you start putting him at receiver, that could be really interesting. Yeah, so I definitely got booted. I have no more Lions game.
That's crazy.
So they completely got rid of my feed. Is it still 2-minute warning? It's not back yet?
It's coming back in now. They're about to punt. If you guys are still watching the game, you're probably still a little bit ahead.
Great. Moonscar Blade says, keeping my mouth shut. Everyone prayers for Eric's bet. What is that? So yeah.
So that could either go good or bad.
The game must be over because NFL Network is saying to replay it.
Well, if it's over, let's see. Isaiah Williams. Hey, I was scared about the way he was carrying that ball, but he did his thing there on that return.
Oh,
Matt Ariza caught that ball with about an inch between his heels and the back line of the end zone. That was crazy. Yeah, Isaiah Williams is definitely trying to make this team as your punt returner for sure.
Where did we get the ball? Where did the Lions get the ball?
We're on the 39-ish.
Right now, headed towards the KC side of the field?
Mm-hmm.
So how did we get the ball at the 50?
What do you mean? That was the punt, but
okay, so that was on the punt. So it looks like the Lions are probably closer to the red zone here. They're closer to like the 23-yard line right now.
Mm-hmm. So I guess he caught the ball at the 50. This is what you're saying. And he returned it to like the 39, the 38.
Yeah, so all right, here we go. On the punt, 53 yards to the Detroit 42. Williams pushed out of bounds at the KC 38. So big return.
Yeah,
big return for 20 yards. First and 10 at the KC 38. Hooker short pass left to Tom Kennedy for 14 yards. And then timeout by KC with 1:37 left. Lions first and 10 at KC 24. First and 10, Jake Funt takes it off the right guard of the KC 19 for 5 yards. And then Hooker kneels on the KC 21 for -2 yards. 3 yards. Why did he kneel? We're going to take a freaking field goal?
They're going to let Jake Bates, yeah.
They're going to run the clock out and then let Jake do a game-winning field goal.
Yeah.
So are you watching any of this? You're just not going to play-by-play it?
I'm behind people.
I'm just reading the play-by-play from ESPN.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you guys don't have the game, I can play-by-play it, but you just gave it all away. I'm on 2nd and 5, so this is where Hendon Hooker is about to kneel, but I already knew that thanks to Will and his ESPN play-by-play.
Now we just kneeled again for -2 yards.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's going to bring us down to 2 seconds. Timeout by Detroit. I'm going to miss the Jake Bates game winner.
Don't tell me anything.
I'm going to miss it. I won't tell you. I'm going to miss it. Moonscar Blade. Everyone pray for his. Look. He already won because he gets spotted 6.5 points.
So
so
talk about the bet.
Yeah, he already won if he spotted 6.5 points. Oh, there goes the chat. So don't look at the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat. I'm not gonna look at the chat. Actually, let me. Yep, I just minimized the chat, so I can't see it. All right, let's go.
Oh, the game's
Bates
back
Motel.
on. The game's back on. I get to watch it.
All right.
Bates is lining up to kick the ball. Are you there
Don't
yet?
say anything. He just tried to. Yeah, he's lining up now. Hold your excitement, please. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at the chat. I'm just focused on the screen. Are the Chiefs gonna ice the kicker?
They don't have any timeouts.
Oh, they don't have any time. Oh yeah. All right, let's go. Let's get it, Jake.
The other Jake from State Farm.
Hey, let's get it, Jake. Jake Bates. Jake.
And the
Bates
Lions do it
Motel.
again in epic fashion. They win by 1 point for the
Let's go.
second season in a row.
Let's go.
1 point for the
Patrick Mahomes.
second season in a row.
Patrick Mahomes still can't beat Jared Goff.
All right, we're gonna get out of this and get back to doing some videos. Chef, it's good having you on today. Crazy issues today. We got to spend some time to get these things ironed out. But
yeah.
All right, man. We'll catch you in the next one. Go and probably go Detroit Lions. We'll see you all here. Stick around and watch this intro thumb on the way out. We'll see you guys next time.
All right, appreciate you guys. See you, chat.
Fields can get it off, which he cannot. Aleem McNeil's having the best.
Panay Sewell, the former top 5 pick, they go tackle eligible.